Hello, hello. Long time no see. Contrary to popular belief, I am still alive. Life's just been really busy. For anyone who's been watching over the last month or the last few weeks, or more than a few weeks, because I haven't been live in 3 weeks. But my girlfriend and I just purchased a house, so been very busy with that. And I was hoping to stream still during all of this. Basically, as you can see, I'm still in my normal office. We're not moving for a few weeks still because we're spending a couple weeks basically doing some renovations on the house and just prepping some stuff. My girlfriend's painting almost everything. The second floor, there was some carpet in multiple rooms, so I tore all the carpet out. I'm putting flooring down. There was no dishwasher, so I'm installing a dishwasher. Just all kinds of little things, right? So still at the current house, just been very busy doing stuff at the new house. And I thought I would have the time or the energy to stream during all of this. But, it gets close to the time when I stream and I'm either like really in the middle of something and I can't stop, or I'm just very busy, or I'm very like mentally or physically tired. It's been a busy couple weeks, but I've definitely missed you guys. I'm hoping to kind of start getting back on track. Wednesday, I don't think I'll be able to stream. We have a trip to IKEA planned. I think that'll be most of the day. And then Thursday, I'll be able to stream Thursday, I believe. And then next week, I'm hoping things will start to get more regular again. Because most of the big stuff we want to do to the house, like I said, I've been at the house every day, most of the day. I took last week and this week off of work, so I've just been at the house every day, all day, working on stuff, all kinds of little things. I was changing out like electrical stuff today, like outlets and switches, working on the floor, like I mentioned. So all the big stuff should be mostly done this week or next week, and then we'll actually start working on packing here because we've been so focused on the new house, we haven't even really started to pack yet. So let me look at the calendar. I think we're planning to move first weekend in November, so 3 weeks still. So lots of time, which I prefer. It sucks in a way because there is going to be 1 month where we're essentially double paying. We will pay for rent in our current place, and we'll also be paying our mortgage. So it sucks, but it gives you that time to do this stuff, right? It gives you the time to slowly move in. It gives you the time to kind of clean up the current place and make sure everything's all good there when you leave. So it's less rushy, which is nice. But how's everyone doing? It's crazy. It's been 3 weeks since I've last streamed. Like I said, I was just busy, and just time's got away from me. So I'm still here though. I'm not going anywhere. But how's everyone doing? I am so out of the loop with Hearthstone and everything. I haven't played. I don't think I've launched Hearthstone in 2 weeks, and I know. So I'll tell you guys what I know, because there was obviously an expansion announcement and some other stuff happened too. I know there was an expansion announcement. I know it's space themed, which I am so psyched for because I am a huge space nerd, and I know the entire expansion was leaked. One more thing. I also know that there's like spaceships or something. That's all I know. I haven't looked at any of the articles. I haven't looked at any of the cards. And part of the reason is because I've been waiting to see it with you guys. I want you guys to see my first impressions. I want to go through that experience with you guys. So yeah, that's all I know. I know it's space themed. I know everything was leaked. I know there's spaceships apparently, and that's it. I know nothing else. So I'll be catching up on everything there today. But how's everyone doing? Yeah, Chaos Space Expansion. Yeah, I don't know how much I've shown before, but I am a huge space nerd. Like anything space, I am in love with. My phone case, like I got space stuff on my walls. I have multiple telescopes. I have all kinds of that stuff. So when I saw that this expansion was space themed, I couldn't be more happy, especially when, I'm not the only one, right, who has complained about the last couple expansions, like the theme right? Kind of a swing and a miss the last two expansions. So like talk about like other side of the spectrum, you know, like Perils in Paradise and Whizbang's Workshop kind of over on like the shitty side, and then complete 180 over to the space theme, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. But how's everyone doing? Hey, Yato, Kissy, Chaos. Yato, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Also, Chaos is a lot of work. You've done so much, and there's still a lot to do. Take all the time you need. Yeah, the end's in sight. There's definitely been some days at the house where I'm like, what did I do today? Like, I was there doing shit for like 8 to 10 hours, and I feel like I accomplished nothing. But then there's other days like today. Today, I feel like I accomplished a lot. So there's good days, there's bad days. And like I said, I'm hoping most of the big things. Oh, one other big thing I'm doing too is for my office at the new house, which I'm very, very excited for, is I'm going to be building a like a custom a desk. Let me see if I can bring up a picture of my plan for it. Basically, I'm going to be building a U-shaped desk that wraps around the room, and I'm going to be building it with like hardwood. It's going to be a bit of time and a bit of money, but I think it'll look so nice. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I have it basically planned out. I have to buy the wood for it, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday or something. Yeah, let me see here. Let me switch this. Yeah, so here's basically the layout of my office at the new house, and here is my idea for the desk. So basically, let me see. Let me see if I can bring it up without showing my location. Give me a second. Also, Yato for starters. Renathal's back in standard for a month or so. Oh, that's cool. See, I had no idea. Like I said, I am completely out of the loop. That's really cool. They brought Renathal back. The theme is actually lore relevant, which is nice. That's cool. Draenei moment. Oh, I did see something about Draenei as an actual tribe now, which that's cool as well. All right, let me show you guys. All right, yeah, so basically the plan is I'm getting like some hardwood, and I'm going to be building the desk here. So you can see basically the standard piece, 72 by 25.5 inches. So like that. So I'll have the one section. This is where I'll have like my streaming setup, and then I'll have a second section over here where I'll have my work setup because I work from home. And then I'll have another section over here that is deeper, thicker, where basically I'll be able to play like my board games and stuff. Because, you know, I've talked about it before that I like I've been getting really into solo board games the last few months. I like board games in general, but I've been really getting into solo board games recently. So this section here, I'm going to do a little deeper because I have a big like neoprene mat that I use for board games and stuff, and it'll fit perfectly on this section. So I can have a dedicated area where I can play like board games and stuff or do whatever. And then I'll have my computer with my streaming stuff, my work stuff. So yeah, very excited for this. Basically, yeah, going to be building it out of hardwood, and it'll take a bit of work because it comes unfinished. So you have to sand it, stain it, seal it. There's a whole process to treating the wood, but I think it'll look really, really nice after. I'm very excited for this. So yeah, well, that'll be a couple weeks still before that's done. And like I said, I won't be moved in for 3 weeks or so, but yeah. You guys will see a bit of a different background eventually. And then also, I've talked about it before, I would really like to set this up where I can maybe stream from this side as well. Because I think it'd be really cool to do like a board game stream one day. So maybe I can, run some long cables and set up some cameras and some lights or something and do some streaming from that side as well. That's a future idea there. But yeah, that's one of my projects right now. Also, Kissy, fun fact, Space Theme expansion was one of the expansions they suggested in a survey. Oh, nice. You mean those surveys that we definitely didn't get and one of our friends got, right? Also, Ayato, to answer your question, doing really well, beat COVID. Nice. Recently, after being sick with it for like a week, I feel like a lot of people have been sick, like especially with COVID recently. Ayato, that's nice wood. Chaos, great wood. I like that wood. Yeah, these things are heavy. You know, the smaller pieces, basically like this piece here, I think they're like 66 pounds each, and then this big piece here is 100 pounds. So yeah, heavy, but like I said, this desk will like last me the rest of my life. And then also because it's kind of modular, you know, say whatever 10 15 years we buy another house and the dimensions of my office are different, I can basically, you know, repurpose this or adjust it in whatever ways. So yeah, I'll have this forever. It'll just take a bit of work, like I said. But yeah, so over here, okay, let me see. I didn't launch Hearthstone since, give me a sec. I have not launched Hearthstone in a couple weeks. So I saw there was a pop-up for like the pre-release legendary. Let me take a look. Because like I said, I haven't seen anything. I've never been this out of the loop with Hearthstone. It's crazy. Also, Chaos, to answer your question as well, been all right. Mostly just chilling and existing. Nice, nice. I wish my life was boring right now. I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying there's so much going on. I wish I was just playing Hearthstone and streaming right now. Oh, okay. So the pop-up. I lost the pop-up, I guess. We'll go see. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I don't even think I finished the last event. Because I haven't played in a couple weeks. Oh, I got 18 hours to finish it, guys. Think I can do it? Do I care about these? Can I get the coin? Oh, I can get the coin. All right, that's good enough. Chaos, there's the pre-release legendary and another anniversary one after you play a game. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see here, let me go... Not the wood. All right, so... From my understanding, there is the expansion announcement. There was a patch as well, I think here. Yeah, 4 days ago. Did anything important happen here? So let's see. Pre-purchase. Okay, so yeah, here is the login legendary. Nexus Prince Shafar? 3 mana, 3/3. Spell Burst. That's cool. Give a minion in your hand +3/3. I can't. Okay. Give a minion in your hand +3/3 and this Spell Burst. Huh. So this card's been in the game 4 days now. Is it seeing any play? Like, this seems cool. This almost seems like an effect that it seems kind of weak or boring the first time you read it, but I can see it being strong. No, it's not being played. It's seen a bit of play, not a lot. It's kind of funny because most of the like pre-release legendaries, I feel like they're usually pretty like meta-defining. Maybe not meta-defining, but they're usually very strong. They're usually played a lot. I actually plan on doing a tier list eventually where I tier list all of the pre-release legendaries. And most of them I think have been pretty good. Hey, Mick, how's it going? Long time no see. I'm still alive. Just been very busy with the new house. But yeah, so I'll be catching up. I am totally out of the loop. I know pretty much... I haven't seen any of the cards for the expansion. I know the theme. I know there's spaceships. Pretty much it. Drag, no. I've seen a pretty funny combo with it in a Mark video. Hey, gotta give Mark credit, man. If there's any like janky, stupid combos that exist with this card, he'll find them for sure. Huh. I have to say, it's cool they're bringing back Spell Burst. I'm assuming that's part of the expansion then, right? Here, I'll just check out the article. Man, I don't know about you guys. I think these videos are so cringe. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like funny cringe, but it's just cringe to me. But so yeah, we got Starship. So yeah, I know there's spaceships apparently. Fly around in a shiny new spaceship. You'll find Starship piece minions. When they die, their stats and effects get added to your in-progress Starship construction. When you're ready, press a button and launch your Starship for 5 mana. You can stack as many pieces as you want. So 4 mana, 3/4 taunt, death rattle, gain 6 armor, Starship piece. So I'm assuming this means when this dies, it gives your Starship taunt, the death rattle, and 3 attack, 4 health. Is that how it works? That's what it sounds like. And I'm assuming your Starship just starts as like a 0/0 blank. Chaos Mark used the new legendary with Warlock and a ton of self-copying minions to buff the board. Super cringe, but they got charm to them. Charming cringe. I will agree with you guys there. They should just sometimes do serious videos. It's always these silly, cringe, scripted videos. So I will say, Imic, in regards to that, I almost feel like these videos, it's like they don't know like their demographic. And maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the average Hearthstone player is like 25, 30, like 20 to 30 at least. And I feel like this is not made for that age group. Yeah, we're not 10 anymore. Exactly. It feels like this was made for like when Hearthstone launched, right? Because a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people who are playing Hearthstone have been playing since they were teenagers, maybe, right? I don't know. I just feel like the Hearthstone audience has grown up and these videos haven't. That's a very good way to put it. Because like me, right? I'm 34. So I've been playing Hearthstone since my early 20s. But I know plenty of people, right? Who they are in like their late 20s now or whatever. Ayato, I'm probably the exception, still early 20s. MX turning 25. Yeah, 13 to 14 when I started playing. Yeah, if I had to guess, I feel like the average Hearthstone age is probably like mid-20s. But who knows? Obviously, Blizzard has all of like the actual data, and maybe we're totally wrong here. Maybe the average Hearthstone player is 13, and we're like the loud minority. I don't know. Okay, everyone's around the same. Imix turning 25, Kissy's turning 26, Chaos is early 20s, Ayato's early 20s. Oh man, I'm the old man over here. It's okay, I look young. I'm young at heart still. But okay, yes, yeah, we got the Starship. So basically, I'm guessing, yeah, if it says Starship piece, it's just it gets the stats, whatever text is on it, right? So we got a Druid one here. After you cast an arcane spell, recast it. That's cool. And then we got a legendary, 4 mana, 3/3. If you're building a Starship, get 3 different arcane spells and reduce their cost by 2. That seems pretty good, right? Like, I bet you there's going to be a bunch of just like, I guess the whole expansion's leaked, right? So we'll get to it. But I bet you there's a bunch of just generically good Starship cards that you could just play and the Starship's like a bonus, right? So something like this seems pretty good because you're probably just going to be building a Starship anyways, even if you have like 1 or 2 Starship cards, right? I guess we'll have to see. Oh, anyone can build a Starship, but 6 classes have dedicated Starship cards. Okay. Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Druid, Hunter, Rogue, Warlock. Warrior's been eating good for too long, guys. No Starship for Warrior. Although, I guarantee you, probably 2 more classes are going to get Starship cards in the mini set. I don't think it'll be Warrior still, though, because Warrior has been eating good for a long time. I'm kind of surprised Druid is included. Because Druid, Warrior, and Paladin are the classes people are sick of recently, right? And Warrior and Paladin were not included. I'm kind of surprised Druid was. Ayato, here's the link for the cards. Officially revealed. Yeah, it's kind of funny that, like, yes, the cards were leaked, but they were leaked through, like, the official client, you know? Which I have to say, the fact that Hearthstone basically went 10 years without that happening. Like, good for them. I would assume that would have happened a lot earlier. So, like, I think it was bound to happen at some point. Like, it happens with every card game, right? That stuff like that gets leaked, or every game in general, stuff like that gets leaked. But yeah, they went 10 years without happening. So it's like, those signs that it's like X amount of days since the last incident? It went a long time before they had to reset it. And Ayato True mini set definitely going to give starships. Chaos, I hope this mini set has a DK legendary. It hasn't got a mini set legendary since the expansion came out. Okay, so yeah, starship seems cool. So I will say, actually, I love build around cards. Cthulhu, Galakron, stuff like that, where you build your deck around it and it gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. I absolutely love stuff like that. And that seems exactly what this is. Where basically, you build your deck around this kind of core theme or mechanic, and you build it up through the course of the game, and then like you push the big button. I love that shit. So, like, even the theme, right? Obviously, the theme has got me hook, line, and sinker, but the mechanics of it, too, I really, really like. At least so far. We'll see when we look at the other cards. Emic, it's always Hearthstone for new cards. I'm now the main admin on the site. Nice, congrats! Doing all the social media site stuff, etc. I made some pretty new graphics and event timers as well. Yeah, I was actually planning, because I assumed Hearthstone had all of the cards. So yes, I will be using Hearthstone to look at the cards. But yeah, good to know. Congrats. Moving up the ladder there. And yeah, new minion type Draenei. Draenei travel the Great Dark Beyond, searching for a new home. New permanent minion type. The Draenei are known for their hope and community, so many of them affect the next Draenei you play. That's cool. So the next battle cry, the next Draenei you play refreshes mana crystals equal to its attack. Cool. Got a legendary. Taunt, Death Rattle, trigger the battle cries and death rattles of all other Draenei you played this game. That's cool. I really like the idea of the Draenei kind of affecting the next one you play. That's neat. I wish they'd add Ethereal next, like Raza, Rafam, Sarad. I'm assuming you mean as like a minion type, Ethereal? Hey, Zach, how's it going? I needed a break. Apparently you did too. It wasn't necessarily a break on purpose. My girlfriend and I just purchased our first house, so I've been there doing some renovations and stuff before we move in, and I've just been very physically and or mentally drained. I just haven't been able to stream most days, and time just got away from me, unfortunately. But I'm not going anywhere. I very much have missed streaming. I've missed you guys, and I'm hoping to kind of get more back on track, because most of the big stuff for the house I should have done this week or say next week, and then it should be pretty smooth sailing from there. And Chaos Starships are going to see play until literally everyone plays the same stupid Reno. Oh, Reno can wipe the Starship? Ayada, we missed you a lot too. Thank you. You guys missed me. Hey, I missed you guys too. I don't know. It felt very weird not streaming for so long. And I felt really bad, right? Because I haven't been active on the Discord recently either. I've seen you guys talking on there. I've seen you guys posting custom cards, which I'm going to review. I talked before how I think once a month I'm going to do a stream where I review all the custom cards you guys post. So although I purposely don't look at that channel because I want to see that stuff for the first time with you guys. But yeah, I felt bad that you guys have been talking all there, and I've just been in a different planet. Starship's a dormant minion. Oh. Each piece that dies while it's on the board adds to what's launched. Oh, so you could build up your Starship all big and Reno can just wipe it out before you even launch it? That's annoying. At least Reno is gone the expansion after this, right? Right? I hope. Zach, I haven't seen the new cards yet. Draenei, dope. Oh, Zach, you're out of the loop with me too, eh? Yeah, I am completely out of the loop. Apparently, the whole expansion leaked, so every card is available. And yeah, I've seen nothing. So we'll catch up together. But yeah, things are going well. It's just been very busy. Ayato, speaking of cards, there's so many in there, though there's a lot more difference, not all DK cards. Oh, I mean, talking the custom cards. Okay, there's a lot more difference, not all DK cards, but still majority DK. Hey, I'm okay with that. I like my Death Knight cards. And yeah, okay, rotation's one more expansion away. Yeah, I will not miss Reno either. Reno is don't get me wrong. It's a cool card. It's a fun card to play, but it is one of the most miserable cards to have played against you. I think it's such a polarizing card. I don't think any one singular card should be so swingy in the game. So I'm looking forward to it rotating. As much as I think it is a cool card, it's just too much. Zeka was both a flooring salesman and a window door salesman. Nice. So if you need help navigating that world of finding good deals, hit me up on Discord. Yeah, so I'm actually in the process of laying down vinyl flooring in the second story. So the second floor of the house, that's where the three bedrooms are, and 2 of the bedrooms had carpet. So I tore out all the carpet and I'm in the process of putting vinyl flooring down. So that's been a whole thing, especially because I'm doing it alone. So it's just a little slower, but yeah, putting the vinyl down. We're going to redo the kitchen eventually too. Might do vinyl there as well, but it's a whole process. Chaos, and when Reno goes, so does Brand, Boomboss, and Yogg. Yeah, so I will miss Yogg. So Yogg is similar to Reno in that it's a very powerful card, right? And it's a very swingy card, but I don't think it's as swingy as Reno, obviously. Like, when Yogg's played against me, I don't want to uninstall the game. But when Reno's played against me, I want to uninstall the game, sometimes. But I'll miss Yogg. But Bran and Boomboss, yeah, good riddance there as well. Also, Spellburst coming back. Wow. It's funny because I talk so much shit about how they don't reuse keywords, right? So correct me if I'm wrong here, but is this only the second time they've brought a keyword back? Because I feel like the first was magnetic in Titans, and now this. Does anyone know? Imic, you are the Hearthstone encyclopedia. Is that right or wrong? Ayato, oh right, you remember when you asked if Overplanner could be seen in Firestone? Found out, and yes, you can in fact see what you choose. Oh, that's cool. I've been wanting. Maybe I should install Firestone with my new office. It'll be like fresh start. I'll switch deck trackers because I've been wanting to try Firestone for a long time. I'm just so used to, the Hearthstone deck tracker, right? That it's tough to switch, but I really want to switch and check it out. The only cards I'll miss, I think, are going to be Primus and Plague stuff. Hey, screw Plagues. I'm not going to miss that, but the Primus, definitely. Imic, theoretically, they brought back Twin Spell and Echo. Oh, yeah, because I could be wrong, but didn't Twin Spell and Echo debut with only, 4 to 6 cards or something? Like a very, very small amount? But the only, keywords like Magnetic and Spellers. Okay. Hey, good for them. I've always said, right? Magic reuses keywords all the time, and it's good. Because there's a lot of cool keywords that it would be nice to build decks around, but there's just not enough support for them. So I don't know if Blizzard thinks reusing keywords is lazy, or that people will interpret it as lazy, but it's normal. I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, I'm curious. Anyone that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon or any other card games, do they reuse keywords? Because Magic does. Magic, almost every expansion, they usually have 1 or 2 new keywords and then 1 or 2 returning keywords. There's a mix of both, right? And I'm fine with it. I've never seen someone complain that Magic reuses keywords too much. It's the opposite. People are usually very happy when keywords come back, especially, very popular ones and stuff. I think Spellburst is a good example because if I remember right, there's not a whole lot of Spellburst cards. Spellburst is definitely a keyword that could use some expanding, right? So I think it's great. So I'm happy about that. I think it was more than that, but about 9 cards per expansion. Oh, Echo is like 11. Okay. Magic uses all keywords whenever it needs to. Yeah, and it's great. Like I said, I don't know why Blizzard's been so anti like reusing keywords for so long now. And maybe this is a sign. Because like I said, Titans, they brought back Magnetic, which was just last year or the year before or whatever. Now Spellburst. It's a good sign. And then, okay, so there's like a demon sub-theme too. While the Draenei search for a new home, the Burning Legion seeks pain and destruction. Okay, so it's like a demon sub-theme as well. Cool. Then there's the pre-release legendary. Pre-release Tavern Brawl. For 1 week, from October 29th to launch, you can open your Great Beyond packs, build decks, and play with new cards. That's cool. Have they never done something like this before? Because something like this is so nice and it's so obvious. Because once again, Magic does this. You know, Magic, a very popular thing with Magic the Gathering are pre-release events where the weekend before an expansion launches, you can go and play in an event with the new cards. And they are some of my favorite things to do in Magic. And yeah, you guys are saying no. Wow. I am so surprised I've never done this before because I love this. So it's kind of like a mini arena. You get to hit 6 wins or 3 losses. You get to open your packs, build decks. And you get a free entry. Oh, it's not even that expensive. 300 gold or 2. The fact that they let you pay with tavern tickets too? Wow. Blizzard, what are you doing? This is... I'm supposed to be disappointed here. What's going on? Like, one, the price is decent. 300 gold, I think, is totally fine. Because I'm assuming you'll get rewards, right? So 300 gold. The fact they let you pay with tavern tickets, that's really nice. Because I don't know about you guys. I have a shit ton of tavern tickets saved up. Like, let me look here. Come on, Hearthstone. You want to show up? All right. Like, I think I have like double-digit tickets. Yeah. All right, I'll be playing that a bunch. I had more than 20, I think, at one point, and I started just doing arena runs and retiring them because I had so many tickets. It's just like free packs I'm missing out on, right? Cool, cool. Zek Spellburst sounds so familiar, but I can't remember from where. Is it an MTG term? It's Scholomance Academy. Yeah, I liked Spellburst. It was a cool keyword. Also, DragCon. Yu-Gi-Oh does. It only has a few keywords. Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh also reuses them. And hey, Void, how's it going? Yes, long time no see. I've unfortunately been very busy with the new house, but I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. Just been very busy. Like physically and mentally. Been very, very busy and drained. Chaos are spoiling us. Yes, I think rewards will only be new packs. Hey, still, right? You know, if you pay 300 gold... And like, even if I got like 1 or 2 packs, I'd be fine with that. Basically paying 100 or 200 gold to like play the stuff early. I'm okay with that. Zek, oh wow, that's about when I started, but I can't remember anything from it. It's a really cool thing to do. Nice to bring back the early pack openings too. Yeah, because if I remember right, weren't you able to open packs early, but it was only through like a fireside gathering or something? And people basically just made fake fireside gatherings just to open their own packs and stuff, but you couldn't play them, right? I really like this. They should have done this so long ago. And like I said, I think the price is so fair. So wow, hyped for that. Wow, it's only 2 weeks. Holy shit. Wow, okay. I guess that's a benefit to me being so out of the loop is the expansion is coming so soon. So when does it launch? November 5th. Okay. So pre-release is in 2 weeks and launches in 3 weeks. Wow. So then we got pre-purchase. Okay. Oh, I didn't even finish this article. God damn. Okay. So yeah, Renathal's back. Oh, and it's unnerfed Renathal. It's the 40 card in health. How's that been going? Are Renathal decks like super popular again? Because aggro's been really strong, right? So Renathal being back is really nice. He has an insane signature. Oh, nice. Mage is OP with Renathal. Ayato very much. Hey, I think it's fine. I think Renathal is one of the coolest cards they've ever added to the game. And I know some people hate Renathal, but I love it. I really like having like the options, like the deck building options of going like bigger or smaller. You know, it's better or worse for different kinds of decks. I like them a lot. Void, don't know if you heard, but they accidentally leaked the whole expansion in the client when they released the patch. Yep, so I will be checking out the cards. I don't know if I'll get through them all today, but I will be checking them out for sure. That's funny. I said earlier in the stream how good for Blizzard, at least, that it basically took 10 years for that to happen. You know, most other games have leaks and stuff all the time. Magic is notorious for it. Magic gets, like, their cards get leaked all the time through different means, right? Sometimes people get packs early. There's been times where people open a pack. These are always super funny to me. There's been times where someone will buy a Magic pack and they open it up and it's cards for a future expansion in the pack because there was some error during manufacturing. So yeah, cards get leaked with Magic all the time. And the fact that Blizzard didn't really have any leaks ever for 10 years, like pretty good track record. Zek, since you like other card games, did you see the new Pokemon mobile game? It's like a faster version of the TCG with half the bench size. I have seen a bit about it. I haven't looked into it just because, I'll be honest, I've barely watched any YouTube or anything the last few weeks. But I did see something about that. I think there's a big focus on the collecting aspect of that app too, right? I'll have to take a look. I have some friends and stuff who are very into collecting Pokemon cards. I'm not so into it. I played Pokemon when I was younger, but in terms of collecting, I'd much rather collect Magic cards. But I get like the nostalgia aspect for sure. Ayato, only aggro players could hate Renathal. Imic, it's no fun to look at the leaked cards. Wait, are you being serious? It's no fun to look at the leaked cards. Have you not looked at them, Imic? Or I'm curious, is there anyone watching who specifically isn't looking at the leaked cards that they want to like wait for the trickle of the official announcements? Chaos, I'd be fine with having the option to run 40 cards even without the health. Oh, that's interesting. Drag, I saw there was a massive Pokemon leak. Oh yeah, I saw something about that. How the Pokemon company actually got hacked, right? And I saw like the source code for some of the older games got released and some other shit. Yeah. See, so everyone else is having leaks and stuff. So yeah, Blizzard took them a long time. Which, no offense, but with the way Blizzard like runs their ship, I am so surprised there hasn't been leaks up until now. And it wasn't even like a nefarious leak. It was just someone flipped the switch on accident, right? It's not like someone like hacked into Blizzard or got access to some servers or whatever, right? It was like a legitimate mistake. Chaos, I looked over all the leaked cards. There are a lot of fun, wacky, wild things. Nice. Ayato, I've only looked at the DK cards. Otherwise, I'm blind. Column, I went through all of them in the first 15 minutes of being leaked. Hey, I'm with you. If I wasn't like at the house working on stuff, I would have looked at that stuff instantly. Void looked at all the leaks. Zek, they want to press charges on the Pokemon leaker. Oh yeah, you don't mess with Nintendo, man. Nintendo is like the mafia of like the gaming world. Nintendo goes after everyone. I remember there was a local store. It was a store, you know, that like bought and sold like used like video games and like stuff like that, like especially old stuff, right? If you wanted any kind of like old consoles or games or anything like that, they were the place to go. And I remember part of their logo when they first came out had Mario on it. And it eventually they changed it all. And I guarantee you Nintendo sent something to them. Like Nintendo is crazy. They're notorious for, sending cease and desists and suing people over shit like that. So yeah, you don't mess Nintendo. You don't mess with Nintendo. So I agree, Zach. Whoever did that, they are in some hot water. Imic in the past, I would have leaked shit a lot, but I feel like as I'm getting older, I enjoy these reveals and don't want people to ruin it for other people. Hey, fair. Like, to each his own, right? I get it. Some people, like, there's been things in the past that have leaked and I specifically waited. Like, for instance, I remember, I think it was the second last season of Game of Thrones. I remember when the season started, I think the first like 3 or 4 episodes leaked all at once. I think they were uploaded to like HBO Max or whatever on accident, and people like ripped them and put them online. And I remember I specifically didn't watch them. Like, as much as I wanted to, I knew if I watched all those episodes, I would just be sitting there for the next month, like twiddling my thumbs, right? So in that instance, I resisted the urge and I did not watch them, but I get it. Yeah, I get both sides of it for sure. Void, love the DK set. Ooh, good to hear. DK has been hurting for some good cards. I've talked about it many times. Kissy, I saw all of them, but I enjoy when they're normally revealed because I can see full art and color. Wizards of the Coast is... Remember when they sent the Pinkertons after someone who got some magic cards a little too early? Yeah, oh yeah, Wizards of the Coast, for sure. They are not angels either, but I've heard so many stories of Nintendo going after, like children and, like, super small businesses, like... whatever, like, yeah, Nintendo's very protective of their IPs. Drag, I skimmed the HS leaks, but I enjoy the official release, so I didn't pay too much attention. Imic says, huh? I'm assuming you're talking about the Pinkertons. I forget the exact story there. Look, even autofills. Yeah, some guy, what was it? What set was it? Was it like... it was March of the Machine Aftermath. Wow, I thought it was something bigger than that. I thought it was like Modern Horizons or something. Yeah, from what I remember, a guy got some booster packs for a new set really early. Does it say when here? Launches May 12th. Oh, so it looks like about a month early. Yeah, so basically this guy got some magic packs like a month before a set was releasing, which it's normal, right? Because of physical distribution, like new sets are printed and packaged months and months in advance. And because like distribution channels, all that shit, it takes so long, right? So it's not uncommon for stores or places to get things weeks before it releases. Video games are the same, right? Best Buy and big box stores sometimes get games like a couple of weeks before they release. And then obviously sometimes people steal them or whatever. But yeah, someone got some packs a month before the set was supposed to come out. And the stupid thing was they released some YouTube videos of them, opening the packs. And then, yeah, apparently some people went to their house and threatened them and confiscated them. And it was a whole thing. So yeah, Wizards of the Coast is not like sunshine and rainbows. They're not innocent either. Chaos says Nintendo would storm a child's birthday if it was Mario themed. 100%. Nintendo would be the type, a kid would have like a Mario themed birthday cake, and Nintendo would be the type to come out and like just smush it right in their face. Yeah, Nintendo is much, much worse, I think. But I get it. Like, I get it in a way. But yeah. Hey Fosco, how's it going? Long time no see. All right, so let's open... Is this one Hearthstone? Yep. All right. Okay, is it just me too? Is this not one of the more like wordy expansions? The Great Dark Beyond. Like, I feel like they're usually pretty short. Maybe I'm full of shit. Madness of the Dark Moon Fair is pretty long. I guess it's usually like word, like something of something or something to something. Usually it's like kind of two main words. There are some longer ones though. Fractured in Alterac Valley, Madness of the Dark Moon Fair, Knights of the Frozen Throne. Okay, I'm kind of full of shit. I guess most of them are shorter, but there is longer names too. So what do we got here? So this is just all of them, right? Or wait. If I click it, will it... Oh, is there just no leaks? Or do I have to click a button to see the leaks? Oh, you guys aren't posting the leaked cards. Ooh, good for you. Integrity. I get it. Chaos doesn't stop the R34 artists of making explicit content for Mario characters. Void, it's certainly no Titans. Yeah, Titans, nice and short and sweet. Imic, because we'll hopefully be in the creator program soon. Yeah, I 100% get it. Don't get me wrong. I totally get you guys not posting and spreading this stuff. But... I think someone posted a leak, or not a leak, a link, right? Unfortunately, I do not quite have as much integrity, so I will be checking out the leaks. I could swear someone posted a link earlier. I'm trying to find it. Unless someone else wants to post a link. I'm trying to scroll up and find it, but I don't see it. Fosco, did I miss you going through them? Nope, not yet. All I've done so far is I checked out the update here where they... Oh, I still didn't even look at this whole article. Man, I am all over the place today. Okay, so Renathal came back. I keep getting distracted. Renathal came back, pre-release legendary, and there's another card, right? Get the Avatar of Hearthstone for free. Continuing our year-long celebration, we're giving away another free legendary. I wouldn't have expected this. I wonder if like Hearthstone is like people are getting upset with the game, people are unhappy, like let's get them something else. There's no way this was always planned, right? To give another card way later. But who knows? Play a single game, get the Avatar of Hearthstone, 9 mana 5/5 Battlecry, open a standard pack, play all cards from it. That's cool. So is this card seeing any play? Also, Fosco, wait, Renathal's back in Standard? Yeah, so apparently Renathal is back in Standard until the expansion launches, I believe. Yep. So he's in Standard for 3 weeks, and it's original Renathal. It's the 40 health Renathal. So I'm not sure how it's going because I haven't played Hearthstone in 2 weeks, but according to people in chat, people have been playing it a lot. The leaks are on Reddit. Chaos, if you want leaks, you'll need to find them on Reddit, or I could DM you the images. Oh, Imic posted a link as well. Let me take a look. Okay, so we'll go through that. Thank you. Ayato people are trying. It sees a little play in Highlander decks and Druid. Yeah, that seems like a cool payoff for Druid to ramp into, right? Oh, there's more stuff too. God damn. Man, how much stuff happened while I was gone? Imic will probably not look though. Yeah, it's okay. I get it. No problem. Bosco hit legend with my hit legend with my 130 for the first time. Nice, congrats. Fosco, are you going to get on? I'd like to send it to you to try. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to end up playing anything today because I'm going to be talking about the cards next. But if you're in the Discord, go ahead and post it to like the Deck Ideas channel, because definitely my next stream, I think Thursday, I'm going to be playing viewer decks. So yeah, go ahead and post in the Discord and I'll definitely play it my next stream. And make me know I've already seen them. I forgot already. Chaos full leak. Yes. So once again, I'm going to be looking at the leaked cards. So if you guys don't want to see them or want to stay surprised or whatever, maybe look away. But I haven't seen them, so it'll be all new. You get my first impressions here. Void, if you go into the comments, there's a Google Doc. Oh. I'm assuming this. Oh, perfect. Yes, so shield your eyes if you don't want to see the leaks. Ayada, too much. Yeah, man, shit, so much stuff happened. What else? There's an event. What do you get? 2 Perils in Paradise packs, 2 random epic cards, a golden Avatar of Hearthstone, 2 Tavern tickets, and a Patches hero skin. Cool. Battlegrounds. Whatever, arena, bug fixes. Okay, we're caught up on the news. Fosco's ready for the leak. All right. So before I look at them, what are my biggest wants from this set? Hey, Svinny, how's it going? I'm glad to be streaming too. I've missed you guys. I've missed so much with Hearthstone. I can't believe how much has happened. Like literally expansion announced, expansion leaked, Renathal's back, new free card, pre-launch legendary, pre-release coming out. What else? Like so much stuff. Spaceships. But yeah, so what are my biggest wants right now? I think number one is some good, and don't tell me if I'm right or wrong here, because I'm going in completely blind, but my biggest wants are some good Death Knight cards, specifically some good Blood Death Knight cards, because you guys know I like my Blood Death Knight. Control Warrior. I would like some Control Warrior cards because Warrior is going to be losing a lot with rotation. So, and it always sucks, right? When rotation sometimes hits and certain archetypes are just like useless again. And Control Warrior, to me at least, is just one of those archetypes that just kind of should always exist. It doesn't have to necessarily be tier 1, but I think it's an archetype that at least should exist in some form. Even if it's like tier 2, tier 3, whatever. So some good warrior cards, maybe fill in the gaps after rotation, that'd be nice. What else do I want? Maybe some stuff for like a control priest as well, because I feel like the same with control priest, that, you know, control priest hasn't really been a thing for a while. Like it's kind of seen a little bit of play here and there, but I think after rotation, it's going to hurt. And yeah, I'd like some control priest cards. So we'll see. I'm a filthy control player. What can I say? Fosco, anything that is not druid or rogue. So over that BS. Svinny, what's the plan for today? I'm going to be looking at all of the leaked cards for the set. So I don't know how long this will take. We'll have to see. Depending how long it takes, I might start playing some viewer decks. But if I don't, my next stream, I'll be playing viewer submitted decks. So like I said, if you guys haven't already, you go ahead, you can post decks on the Discord. And actually, I do have a request too. If you guys can post decks that incorporate some of these new cards, that'd be nice. Because obviously I haven't even played or seen this card yet. So if there's some kind of deck that uses this card, or Renathal decks would be nice, or the Avatar of Hearthstone. Yeah, try and fit some of those new cards in there. That'd be nice. Chaos, Blood Decay. Also, Fosco agrees Blood Decay would be cool. I am glad you guys are all on like the Blood Decay train with me. Warrior losing Titans and Badlands hurts. Yeah, Warrior's losing a lot at rotation. It's losing some really annoying cards, but some very good cards. Priest needs something for sure. I got some DK cards with Renathal. Perfect. Okay, so let's get going. Zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so this is Death Knight, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, okay, I can see the runes. Okay. So, we got a 1-mana 1/3 What's the square? Unholy, right? Right? Unholy? 1 mana, 1/3, 1 unholy. After another friendly minion is reborn, summon a copy of it. That's cool. I'm not really like an unholy player, but that's nice. That just seems like just a pretty generically good Death Knight card, right? Squares are unholy, diamonds blood. Okay. A little bit shitty that these aren't like in color, as some people said, but we'll make do. Oh, double blood. Orbital Moon. 1 mana, double blood. Give a minion taunt and lifesteal. If you played an adjacent card this turn, also give it reborn. That's interesting. Is this like something we see more in this expansion? That's an interesting like condition there. I love Orbital Moon, and yes. Oh, cool. I really like when they sneak in stuff like that, right? Because something like this is like a big brain mechanic, right? Because it makes you think about like the cards you're playing, because you want to try to position this next to something to kind of, it's almost like combo. It's like combo, but like based on hand position. I like it. There's a few cards like it. Nice. Adjacent thing is a mechanic. Yeah, I like it. I've said it before, right? Certain keywords and certain mechanics that really make you think about future plays and kind of plan out your plays versus just spitting out cards. I like that. And this is very much that, I think. Guiding Figure, 2 mana, 3/2, no runes. Spell Burst, trigger a random friendly minion's death rattle, and it's a starship piece. Cool. More Death Rattle support's nice, because there's a lot of cool like Death Rattle support currently, right, with Death Knight, but just not really enough. So I like that. More support. Which is also good, right? Because how many times does Blizzard add mechanics with the expansions and there's just not quite enough support, and then they just like forget about it? You know, it's like they introduce a new keyword and it's like almost there. It's like 75% of the way there. And then they just get like Men in Black mind wiped and they just don't add any more support for it. So the fact that they're adding more Death Rattle support is really, really nice. Even without 1 mana taunt, lifesteal is great. Giving anything lifesteal for 1 mana, very good. Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're playing like a slower deck with some big minions, right? Even without the reborn aspect, it could be good. For 1 mana, for sure. Assimilating Blight. 1 blood, 2 unholy, 3 mana. Discover a 3-cost Death Rattle minion, summon it with Reborn. Okay, so yeah, it definitely seems like Reborn, Death Rattle going on, which I like. What is Starship? So for anyone who joined us late, I think Starship is a really, really cool mechanic. So basically, there's cards that have a keyword that says Starship piece, and when they die, their text and their stats get added to your Starship. So this one here. So this is a 4 mana 3/4. It says Taunt, Death Rattle, gain 6 armor, Starship piece. So when this minion dies, it gives your Starship 3 attack, 4 health, Taunt, and the Death Rattle. And then from my understanding, the Starship is a dormant minion on the board that you can pay 5 mana to activate it, essentially. So it's something that, you know, you can like put a bunch of resources and a bunch of cards and make it really big and then launch it, which I like. It reminds me, like I said, it reminds me of Cthulhu. It reminds me of Galakron, like those things that you stack time and resources into like this big splashy play. I love shit like that. So I'm very, very much looking forward to this. And just thematically, like I said, I'm a huge space nerd. I think the art so far is so nice. Like, I've complained so much about the last couple sets, right? And I feel like I'm just going to be gushing over the art and the theme for this set, and I cannot wait. So yeah, huge win for Blizzard with that decision there. 3 runes kind of sucks. This is the first triple rune cards in CNE. Wow. That's actually true. I feel like I talked about that with you guys recently, about how they just haven't been releasing triple rune cards, right? And not even necessarily like 3 of the same rune, but just like, I'm fine with this. I think, making like a 2-1 deck, I wish they'd push that more as well. Like 2 Unholy, 1 Blood. 2 Blood, 1 Frost. Whatever. I wish they'd push that more. Just wait until you see the Exodar. Probably doesn't need to be triple rune, but I appreciate the sentiment. I will say this card probably could be 2 runes, but I like that they're pushing it more in this direction because I want them to move away from just everything's rainbow, right? So I think they need to release more cards like this to try and steer away. Like, I think rainbow should be an option, but it shouldn't be the only option. Like, maybe the meta's changed in the last couple of weeks, but for a long time now, there's been no Death Knight deck worth playing that isn't rainbow. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's kind of like a necessary evil, I think, to push in that direction. The triple rune card kind of sucks for triple rune because it can't be discovered despite not being that good at all. The set seems to me to be looking like BBU set, mostly. Ooh. Now you're speaking my language. Soulbound Spire, 3 mana 2/2. Death Rattle, summon a minion with cost equal to this minion's attack, up to 10 Starship piece. That's cool. So this can go in hand buff. So basically you buff it up, it summons something, and then and then if it's buffed up, it'll give the buffed stats to the Starship too, right? That's cool. So that's like double dipping. So you're getting this big buffed minion, but then it's also going to buff the Starship by that much, and it'll give it the Death Rattle. That's cool. It's not really a hand buff card, no? Am I not understanding this right? Oh, the Starships only get base stats. That's dumb. That would have been really neat if this worked that way. That's too bad. Fosco, the deck I hit Legendary with was Triple Frost. Oh, interesting. Kissy, I play Excavate and Plague, DK, or Triple Blood, DK, and Stainer, and they're okay. Or Frost, DK, good too nowadays. Interesting. Oh, Void 2, it's not in Undead, which isn't good for hand buff 2. Yeah, that's true too. I forgot about that. Oh well, I had a dream for like a whole 10 seconds, guys. That still could be a really strong Death Rattle though, right? I guess we'll have to see the other Starship cards if it's good enough or not, but maybe the Death Rattle will be good enough on the Starship. Suffocate, 4 mana spell, destroy a minion. If you're building a Starship, also destroy a random neighbor. No runes too. I feel like there's a lot of like 4 mana removal with a bonus cards now. And most of them are pretty good usually, I feel like. Like this is potentially just 4 mana to destroy 2 minions. Like, maybe it's like meta dependent though, because I could see, against aggro, it maybe not that good. But if you're destroying like 2 big minions with this one card, it seems nice. Suffocate my beloved. I have a dream and it's Dead Paladin. Void, I think the intent is you get a small bonus on the piece and a big one with the assembled Starship. Yeah, like I said, it might be good enough still, because that can be a very strong Death Rattle, right? More than likely, your Starship's going to have a bunch of attack, so it's going to get something big off the Death Rattle. And then we have Airlock Breach, 1 blood, 1 unholy, 6 mana. Summon a 5/5 undead with taunt and give your hero +5 health. Guys, how much have I talked about them wanting to do more health manipulation? I love this set already. Oh man, I have to read this again. Summon a 5/5 undead with taunt. Give your hero +5 health. Spend 5 corpses to do it again. So potentially 2 5/5s with taunt and 10 health. I like that. And it's only 1 blood. Man, this kind of makes like Vampiric Blood look shitty, eh? Like Vampiric Blood is triple blood, and then this effect for only 1 blood? That's interesting. But man, about time. I have been saying so much. You guys know this, right? I love the health manipulation aspect of blood runes, and I'm so happy they're doing more of it. I really wanted them to go more in on that. Cool. Zek says neighbor. Is that the first use of that, or do I have memory issues? Let's take a look. Because I don't know, actually. Let's go wild. Oh, it is used a few times. Couple Death Knight card, or not, Demon Hunter cards. That's a new card. Bola Shot. Oh, Neighbors is actually used a few times. You are right. I feel like I don't remember seeing it that much either. Vampiric Blood outside of Triple Blood is when I knew I loved the set. It's kind of like Maw and Paw effect. It's 1 blood, 1 unholy. Vampiric Blood is 2 mana though. Like, don't get me wrong, Vampiric Blood is still a good card. I just mean the fact that Vampiric Blood gives you 10 health and has 3 blood runes. This card also gives you 10 health, but only 1 blood rune. Like, to me, with the design of Vampiric Blood, that was Blizzard saying, like, okay, for a card that gives you so much health, we want it to be locked behind Triple Blood. And I feel like, I don't know. It's just weird to me, I guess, to go from that effect on Triple Blood to that effect on 1 blood. Like, I never would have expected to see this effect on a 1 blood card. I would expect at least 2. But maybe their design philosophy is changing a bit in that regard. I'm not complaining. I like it. Like, I think this card is really, really cool, but it's just surprising to me is all. Zek, okay, I knew that I had cards that did that, but I thought it was more differently than Neighbor. It is true. I don't remember seeing Neighbor that much too. Airlock, new favorite. I love it. I love it too. This is, I know I've only seen 7 cards so far, but this is number 1. And yeah, Chaos, it can be discovered. I think here it being 3 times the mana justifies it. I guess it depends, right? Yeah, it is a lot more mana, but you get 10/10 taunt out of it, but you don't draw a card. Pros and cons. Then we have Exarch Maladar. 6 mana, 5/5, 1 unholy. Battlecry, the next card you play this turn costs corpses instead of mana. That's cool. I'm like thinking. I don't think this is like insane. I think it's very good. Like, even like, say you played this on turn 6, right? More than likely, you're not going to cheat something out that costs more than 6 by turn 6, right? I guess unless you're playing like a very token focused deck. Like there's that 1 drop, right? Is it a 1 drop? There's the new Death Knight card, the one that it's like a 2/2 rush that summons the 1/1 reborn. Like, there's 3 corpses there, right? So maybe, depending on your deck and depending on kind of like how much you high roll your first few turns, you could have a lot of corpses by turn 6, actually. But I feel like in a deck like that, how many big things would you have to cheat out? I don't know. Oh, mining casualties? Yeah, Dreadhound, mining casualties. You actually could have a lot of corpses by turn 6. Yeah. But, so, like I said, in a deck like that, what do you want to cheat out, though? Like, even if you get something for 6 mana, right? Or 6 corpses, whatever. It's essentially a 0 mana 5/5, which isn't bad, I guess. And it's a Draenei. Might be relevant. 6 mana is a bit overhead, is fair overhead for the effect though. Kissy Primus, that's a good one. And yeah, Fosco, the 2-cost silver hands. Yeah, so I was wrong. I will concede that you could have a lot of corpses, depending on the deck, right? Depending on the deck, you could have a lot of corpses by turn 6. I just don't really know what that kind of deck would want to cheat out. But it's a 0 mana 6 or 0 mana 5/5 maybe, and it's a Drain Eye. We'll have to see. Oh, we got 2 more. Oops. Can I zoom here? Uh-oh. I can't. God damn it. I can't zoom this one, apparently. Wow, that's a long name. The 8 hands. The 8 hands from beyond. 8 mana, 2 blood, 8/8. Battlecry, destroy both players' decks except the 8 highest cost cards in each. What the? So basically you play this and it leaves both of you with 8 cards, but it's, yeah, your 8 highest, right? And I don't know if is it going to order them from highest to lowest, or is it just random order? I'm assuming probably just random order, right? Wow. That's cool. Very, very unique effect. Man, my brain almost broke when I read destroy both players' decks. And then I like how it's except in big bold letters. Probably the order your deck was shuffled. Oh, that's a good point, Imic. Yeah, so it's basically like take your deck and then just pull the cards out and then just like sandwich the rest. Yeah, it'll probably just be whatever order they were in originally. Yeah. That's cool. Wow. That's a card I want to build around right away. I'm thinking of like cool combos and things you could do with that. That is neat. That's a long name too. The 8 hands from beyond. Cool. Double blood. And then we have Wakener of Souls, 10 mana, 1 unholy, 8/7, Taunt Reborn, Death Rattle, resurrect a different friendly Death Rattle minion. Okay, more Death Rattle support. Wow. Man, kudos, Blizzard. You didn't forget about an archetype you just introduced. Wow. Good start. I feel like none of the, like, maybe Assimilating Blight seems kind of meh, but most of the others seem like they have like a clear purpose, at least. You know, a lot of times you will get cards that just feel like fodder. They just feel like arena cards. They just feel like bloat. Most of these cards feel like they have like an intended purpose, like a deck they can fit in, or at least like a clear archetype. Maybe I'm just like starry-eyed and I don't know. Imic, once you get to Hunter, Priest, or Neutrals, they're officially revealed with the full art on Hearthstone. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Also, I made a section with the currently revealed signatures. They're insane. Nice. Finally, I can create the final iteration of my Cagehead deck. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool combos with this card, I think, for sure. Drag says, delete the cards, then put in plagues. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me that'll be a thing. DK set feels like what DK set should be. I agree that, yeah, this... Because sometimes Death Knight feels all over the place, right? And it feels like they have a very clear direction for this set. It is like... It's like 2 directions, right? One is like Death Rattle Reborn synergy, which already has pre-existing support for, so more is nice. And the other is a bit of like a slower style. Okay, good start. Very good focus on an archetype. Yeah, I agree. All right, Demon Hunter. Zoom this in a bit. Eldritch Being. 1 mana, 1/3. Man, I feel like everyone just gets a 1 mana, 1/3. Didn't, yeah. Your standard 1 mana, 1/3. Fosco, win tempo up to that point, play the hammer, and the following. Chaos really like it. So yeah, Eldritch Being, Spellcast, sorry, Outburst and Spellburt. Outcast and Spellburst. Shuffle your hand. Huh. I'm assuming it just reorders the cards in your hand? That's interesting. Okay. Headhunt, 1 mana. Deal 2 damage. Get a 4/4 crewmate with a random bonus effect. Is there any picture anywhere of what the crewmate is? No. Anyone know what the crewmate is? Like what the mana cost is? Is it 4 mana? 4? I feel like it'd be a lot. Fosco, I love DK, 10 out of 10 for me, lots of options. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, Assimilating Blight is like the only card that seems kind of meh. All the rest seem either good or at least like relevant, right? Like there's a purpose for them. You know, there's some kind of deck or archetype that they can fit into. I like it. I like it a lot. Void, I also love how it focuses on 2 runes. It gives you plenty of options to how to mix them. Yeah, especially because Blood hasn't got a lot of love lately, right? And we got a Blood card that increases health, which I have been wishing for so long. And then we got a double Blood card as well, with a really cool effect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Chaos, cheat out Cagehead with the DK Legendary, and then use Wakener to resummon it. Oh, that's a cool idea. I think there'll be a lot of cool janky combos with this card for sure. You think about the pool of 3-cost Death Rattles, though. All solid for DK. So 3-cost Death Rattle minion. Let's see. So, oh, it's specifically a minion, right? To cover a 3-cost Death Rattle minion. Yeah, Chillfall Baron is nice, and it gets reborn, right? Okay, these actually aren't bad. And then, what do we got for neutral? Oh, there's a lot of neutrals, actually. Bucket of Soldiers. That's kind of cool with reborn. I haven't seen this card yet. Spoiler. I haven't seen that card yet. Floppy Hydra could be like a potential win condition there. Messmaker. Man, assimilating Blight into Messmaker against aggro would be really, really nice. I'm actually surprised this card is like not really seen play. I think this card is so close to being good or playable. Maybe one day. Also, Immic crewmate is oh, it is 4 mana. It's a 4 mana 4/4. It has the Draenei tag, and then it can have like any keyword. I'm assuming it's like the adventurers, right? That could get the bonus effect. Nah, if you play Cagehead, you want it in an Excavate, so you can curve out to 8 to ensure you don't resurrect anything other than the boar from rats. Corpses with Bucket, Rattlesnake. If it was a 2/3, it easily slotted. Yeah, like I said, I think this card is so close to being playable. This is a card that like 3, 4, 5 years ago would have been amazing. And it's too bad because it's a really cool effect. I like it a lot. Immic. Oh, current card. Article. Oh, some old cards are being updated to Draenei. Interesting. Let me take a look. It's nice when they do stuff like that. Oh, so Rayla is going to be a Draenei. I don't even remember this card. Okay. Snooze and Zookeeper. Interesting. Oh, all of these are going to be Draenei? Interesting. Chillfall Baron? It'd be undead Draenei? Am I understanding that right? Defender of Argus? That's a good old one. I guess I'll have to see when I see the rest of the Draenei cards, like if this is relevant to any of them. Wow. Wow, a lot. Interesting. All right, we'll have to go back to that after we see the Draenei cards and like how relevant that might be. The Void, the crewmate package seems iffy if they're 4 mana to play. I agree. That, yeah, 4 mana seems a little rough. Sucks that the Blight is BBU, or sorry, BUU and not BBU like the archetype they're pushing. I agree. What's the Headless Horseman again? Okay, at least, yeah, Headless Horseman can still be ran. I don't know why I thought Headless Horseman was maybe like BBU. I like the Draenei so far. They seem like the beefiest, slowest faction so far. Which, hey, I like it. I like slow archetypes, slow mechanics. Draenei's so cool, not gonna lie. I swear if Chillfall Baron changes from undead to Draenei, I'm gonna commit a war crime. I'm assuming it's gonna go undead Draenei, right? Isn't there cards with multiple tribes? Oh yeah, Undead Pirate. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be Undead Draenei. I'm assuming. How many cards got Draenei tag? So this article here shows that all of the cards that are retroactively going to be updated to be Draenei. So all of like the existing cards, right? And there's quite a bit. Like, I think it's... Yeah, so this is going through all the sets, right? So here we got Perils, Whizbangs, Badlands, Festival Legends, Core. Like, it goes for quite a while here. Ashes of Outland, got a bunch of them apparently. Descent of Dragons. Yeah, so I'll go back to this article. I want to take a look at the Draenei cards first to see if there's any kind of like... Because apparently the Draenei are like, their kind of like theme is that they affect future Draenei that are being played. So once we see the new Draenei cards, we're going to see if anything here is like relevant. Oh, here, Emic. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's like we said. So it'll be Draenei Undead. So who is going to commit a war crime? Chaos. You don't have to commit a war crime. It'll still be undead. Hey, Mr. Dash. How's it going? I'm checking out the... If you don't want to see, I'm checking out the leaked cards from the new set right now. So we are at Demon Hunter. So yeah, I think this crewmate is overcosted, but we'll have to see. Oh, there's more of the crewmate stuff too. 2 mana emergency meeting. Get 2 4/4 crewmates. Put a random demon that costs 3 or less between them. Like, am I wrong, or this just seems bad? Like, it's just adding 4 mana 4/4s to your hand and putting a random demon in there too. I guess 2 mana do nothing, right? Am I crazy? This just seems bad. Baron gets the tag too. Nice. Demon Hunter is literally Among Us this set. I swear Among Us reference. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Oh, even like the effect, right, is kind of like an Among Us Easter egg too. All right, so from a flavor perspective, it's a 5 out of 5. From a power level perspective, it just seems like a 1. It seems bad. Fell Fused Battery, 2 mana, 2/3. After this attacks, give your other minions +1 attack, and it has Starship Piece. Okay. Veroni Recruiter, 2 mana, 1/3. At the end of your turn, get a 4/4 crewmate with a random bonus effect. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think these crewmates seem good. Like, unless it's getting rush or something, it just seems bad, right? 4 mana 4, like 4 mana 4/4 divine shield, 4 mana 4/4 taunt. Like, it doesn't seem great. I don't know. Zek got to head out. I'll finish later. Glad you're back. Hey, I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I think Wednesday I won't be able to stream because I have a trip to IKEA planned, and it's probably going to be a whole day thing, but we'll see. Well, it depends how late I'm back. But Thursday I'll stream 100%, and I think I'll be playing viewer submitted decks. So, and then next week I think things will shift back to my normal schedule. But yeah, it's crazy how time's just flown by. Like, I feel like I only missed a couple streams. I don't know how. Like 3 weeks went by. It's crazy. Infiltrate's really cool though. Infiltrate's 3 mana. Choose a minion, deal 3 damage to all other minions. That's cool. Actually, that's really good. 3 mana, 3 damage board clear potentially. Can target your own minion to not die. That's nice for sure. Hey Zenny, how's it going? Long time no see is right. I've been very busy with adult life and the new house, but I'm still here. I'm catching up on the latest news right now. I was about to ask if you all saw the leaks. Yep, so I am checking them out right now. I had no idea about anything. I have pretty much been out of the loop with Hearthstone for a couple weeks now. So at the beginning of the stream, I caught up on the announcement, the fact that Renathal's back, like this new card, the pre-release legendary. Yeah, I am very out of the loop. Lots has happened. Of course, like the 2 random weeks or the couple random weeks have been busy and so long. So much shit's been happening. It's just bad timing. Imic, these are the text boxes for the crewmates. This is why they cost 4. Oh! So if you have like 3 crewmates in your hand that are next to each other and you play one of them, it'll pull the other ones out too. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes way more sense. Because I was like, man, there's no way they're just vanilla 4 mana 4/4s. That seems so bad and weak. Okay. Much, much better now. Emic, you've made the crewmates redeem themselves. So yeah, we got Taunt, Divine Shield, Rush, Wind Fury, Elusive, Poisonous, Lifesteal, Reborn. Okay. They're much better now. So it's kind of funny because emergency meeting it hurts a bit, right? Because you need to play the demon before the 2 crewmates will summon each other. Oh, but it's a demon that costs 3 or less. That's not that bad. I thought it was 3 or more for some reason. Void, I can see it now. Oh yeah, there's going to be trolling clips for sure of people playing a crewmate and summoning a full board of crewmates for sure. 4 mana Rizzler Chaos says, yep. Full board of 4/4s, that's going to happen. Chaos, 3 mana, deal 3 to a board. Just reminds me of that Remorseless Winter. Isn't 3 like it should? Yeah, that's actually true. Remorseless Winter should be 3. I cannot type. Yeah, so like compared to like Consecration, right? Consecration is 3 damage. Wait, no, 2 damage. You know what I would do is change this to deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and then make it 3. So make it so it doesn't hit face and then make it 3. So that is different from Consecration, right? Consecration would not draw a card, but would also hit face. I think that's a fair compromise. Yeah. What else we got for Demon Hunter? Shatter Shard Turret, 3 mana, 2/4, Rush, Wind Fury, Starship Piece. Okay. Both those keywords seem very, very relevant for starships. It's so like you play your starship, right? And it'll instantly be able to attack twice. If there's any kind of Starship Demon Hunter deck, this just seems like an auto include. This seems very, very good. Hey Joel, how's it going? Long time no see. Chaos, deal 3 to all minions, no face. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, this card seems good. I thought, wait, Death Knight, how many Starship cards did it get? 2. Okay. Is that the norm? We'll have to see. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, they got 2 Starship pieces each, I guess. And then wasn't there something else? Oh yeah, this was also like involving starships, which it looks like Demon Hunter 2. This involves starships, 2 Starship pieces. Okay, so it seems like the classes that got Starship support, they get 2 Starship pieces, then like a Starship synergy card. That's what it seems like. Joel, I got Legend with Even Shaman. Nice, nice. 2's normal amount. Okay. Yeah, this one seems very, very good. Rush Wind Fury. And then we got Warp Drive. 3 mana, draw 2 cards. If you're building a starship, they cost 2 less. Wow. This is like a baby Skull of Gul'dan. Wow. Man, talk about power creeping Arcane Intellect. Arcane Intellect, just 3 mana, draw 2. 3 mana, draw 2. They cost 2 less. Wow. Rogue is going to be the Starship King. Interesting. The classes that have Starship as a theme get 2 pieces, and if you're building a Starship card, kind of like Excavate. Okay. So then we got 2 legendaries here. Deirdre, Rebel Captain, 4 mana, 5/4 Rush. Battlecry, shuffle all 8 crewmates into your deck. Death Rattle, draw 1. Okay, that's cool. Oh, especially, right? Like, you draw a bunch of cards as Demon Hunter, play one of them, get them all. Man, the crewmates, Immick, you really redeemed the crewmates there. Those few words there made such a big difference. And then we have Zortoth, Breaker of Stars. 6 mana, 5/5. Battlecry, add 2 stars to both sides of your hand. When they collide, deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's a cool effect. So I'm assuming it puts like an unplayable card on the left and the right. And then as it says, once they get next to each other, they deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's a cool effect. I'll be honest. Oh, it's all enemies though. I don't know. This one's revealed already and has a 6th signature. All right, let's check. Let's clean up these tabs a little bit. Dark Beyond. Where are we? Demon Hunter. Oh, man. Like I've said to you guys, the theme for this set is like off the charts for me. I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, I showed my phone case. Oh, you guys can't really see it here. Like my mouse pad from my work computer here, it's a picture from like the James Webb Telescope. I have space shit on my walls. Like huge space nerd. And I have been waiting. There's a space set coming to Magic as well. They teased it like a year ago that I think next year there's like a space opera themed Magic the Gathering set, which I've been so excited for that too. So yeah, I'm so hyped for the theme of this set. Then we got... Oh yeah, once this is next to each other, you deal 5 damage. I'm assuming it's 5 total, right? I'm assuming it's not like 10, like 5 for each. Signature cards are off the chain. I love Zortoth's design, but it seems bad to me. 6 mana for a slow AoE just doesn't seem great to me. I was thinking that too. This card in terms of like flavor and stuff is insane. Very, very cool card. But I agree. I don't know if it seems great. Like, I can see this card not really being played. Space theme goes so hard. This is definitely one of the best themes in the past 2 years, except for Titans. I agree. And like I've said, right? They needed a home run. people have been very, including me, people have been very unhappy with the theme of perils and whizbangs. So they needed a home run. And to me, like, it's more than a home run. But I'm not buying them. I'm a month one player. I refuse to play for cosmetics. I agree. I pretty much don't ever pay for cosmetics either, which is a bummer. I wish signatures were a little more common because, yeah, there's some really cool ones. And it's 5 total. Okay. Chaos, March, Titan, Space, best 3 recent sets. Yeah, honestly, other than Whizbang's Workshop and Perils in Paradise, I think generally the themes have been really good recently. It's just they hit a rut with the last 2. Star Guy definitely goes in Highlander decks. Although Highlander decks will only exist for 1 more expansion, at least in Standard. This set has 36 legendaries. Last one had 27. Holy shit. See, there needs to... Signatures need to be a little bit rarer, or there needs to be some, like, additional way to get them. Literally adding 9 more signatures. 36 legend signatures. That's crazy. I open like 150 plus packs every expansion, and I get 0 to 1 signatures per expansion. And the fact that there's 36, like, it just feels bad. +6 signature uncollectible ships. I'm assuming you mean you can only get them through, like, purchasing them? Which, if so, that's a bummer as well. Druid. I think Imix, you said Druid was all revealed? Am I remembering right? Nope. It's Hunter. I think you said Priest? Hunter, Priest, and Neutrals? Was it? Okay. Hunter, Priest, and Neutrals are all revealed. Okay. Spinny, well, you probably opened 200 without, well, you probably opened 200 even without any donations. Yeah, I'll have to take a look because I know Firestone, you can actually see exactly how many packs you open per expansion. And I remember I looked like a year ago or something like that, and it was 100 to 150 packs I opened per expansion, something like that. The ships take on the highest cosmetic rarity of the pieces that made it. You get those signature ships if you play any ship part cards that have a signature. Oh. So if you have a signature ship, if you use a signature piece in its construction, that's cool. And I'm guessing because these ship pieces, like, what are they? This is a common. This is a rare. I think maybe an epic. That. One of these I think is epic, one's rare, but regardless, I think because these are like common, rares, and epics, they're probably going to give these away in some like event, maybe, right? Because aren't usually the signatures you open in packs, aren't they usually only the legendaries? And then like the other signatures, they give away like in events and stuff like that? Am I wrong here? Svinny, you don't use Firestone, do you? No, I have been using the Hearthstone deck tracker since it released however many years ago, but I've been wanting to switch to Firestone for a long, long time. And I talked about it earlier in the stream that I think when I move into the new house and I have my new office, maybe I'll switch to Firestone. It'll be like the new start with the new office. Chaos, me opening signature Sonya for my guaranteed legendary from Golden Whizbang packs. Nice, that's a good, nice one. I can get the info if you want. Yeah, sure. And Mick, I'd appreciate it. Void, I've been tending to sell. Sorry, I've been tending to sell non-legendary signatures in the shop recently. Oh, they've been tending. Oh, interesting. Drag says giveaway or battle. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the battle pass. Yeah, I feel like typically the rare epics and common signatures are either in the battle pass or like events. I forgot about that, Drag. Spinny, so does the standard deck tracker show the number of open packs, or where do you get that information? No, so the standard deck tracker doesn't, but if you get Firestone, I know you can see all kinds of like detailed information about your account, and one of them is it shows how many packs you've opened for each set. So like a little cheat code, if you look and you've opened, you know, less than 10 packs for certain sets and you don't have a legendary, you could go buy some packs and get a guaranteed legendary there. Same with the golden packs, right? Golden packs also have the 10 pack pity timer for the first legendary. So I always tell people, if you have some extra gold or you like golden pack or golden cards, you can buy golden packs and get a legendary within the first 10 packs as well. Guaranteed. And if you don't want it, you can disenchant it for 1600 dust. It's a free legendary essentially. Boy, there'll be some on the rewards track and some for the legendary collection achievements instead of our diamond legendary. That's true too. I forgot they got rid of the diamond legendary. Okay. Okay, so yeah, now Druid. Oh boy, Druid, guys. How much busted shit did Druid get here? 1 mana, draw a card. If it's a spell, it costs 1 less. Okay. I think in like Druid standards, that's not bad. That could be way, way worse. I'm surprised it wasn't 0 mana, honestly. I could see Drew getting a card like that. Astral Phaser. 2 mana, choose 1, deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions, or make 1 dormant for 2 turns. That's cool. Very versatile. That is basically like remove 2 shitters, or remove 1 big thing temporarily. I like it. I also really like giving Druid like dormant as a hard removal, because Druid doesn't have hard removal, right? It's one of their weaknesses, like one of their few weaknesses. And I really like the idea of using dormant as hard removal for Druid. That's really cool. Pause. Thanks for the sub, man. 3 months. Congrats. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, like I said, I can't believe so long went by without streaming. The last few weeks have just been a blur. But I appreciate it, Pause. Thank you. I missed you guys, so I'm glad to be back. But yeah, cool card. Very versatile. And Shatari Cloakfield. 2 mana, 1/3. Elusive. Your first spell each turn costs 1 less. And Starship Piece. Okay. It just seems okay. I'm waiting for these cards to be busted, and it doesn't seem terrible. It doesn't seem broken or anything, so it's good. Druid just uses the BS high cost neutral removal because they can afford to. Yeah, we'll have to see when Reno rotates. I think it'll hurt Druid a lot too. We saw this card already. It was in the announcement article. 3 mana, 3/3. After you cast an arcane spell, recast it, and it has Starship Piece. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so it seems like the different starships have very specific kind of like directions, right? So the Death Knight Starship is focused on like the Death Rattle synergy. The Demon Hunter Starship is... Where's the other Starship piece? Oh, I see the synergy. So Rush, Wind Fury, and I'm buffing your other minions. Okay, that's cool. And then the Druid Starship is based on like casting spells. Oh, it'd give your Starship elusive too. That's big. Okay, I really like so far, like I said, how the different starships for each class seem to have their own vibe, like their own focus. That's nice for sure. And then we got Distress Signal, 4 mana, summon 2 random 2-cost minions, refresh 2 mana crystals. Okay, I feel like Druid's gonna break this card somehow. We'll have to see. And then Exarch Othar, 4 mana, 3/3, Battlecry. If you're building a starship, get 3 different arcane spells and reduce their cost by 2. We saw that card in the announcement article too. Very, very cool. So yeah, Druid's going towards the like arcane spellslinger theme, which isn't bad. Cosmic Phenomenon, 5 mana, summon 3 2/3 elementals with taunt. If your board is full, give your minions +1/+1. This could be an annoying aggro token card. I'm a little worried about this card. This reminds me of like Arbor Up. Is that what it was called? The one that gave you some treants and like buffed your board? Yeah. I hated this card. It's kind of similar. Actually, it's very similar. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this card, guys. Void Starlight Reactor has Vexilus crying in the corner. I don't even know what cards you're talking about. These cards, have I covered these cards yet? Starlight Reactor and Vexilus? I don't think I've covered these cards yet. Yeah, I haven't. Kissy, I hate Druid no matter what deck, they just cheat. Yeah, a lot of people hate Druid. Chaos, we all hate Druids. Then we have Olu, the Everdrifter. 5 mana, 6/5. Man, I have to say, one thing I've noticed about this set, they're being very conservative on the stats, I feel like. Like 5 mana, 6/5. 4 mana, 3/3. 6 mana, 5/5. 6 mana, 5/5. Like, I feel like these legendaries are being very conservative on the stats. Which isn't a bad thing. Chaos, just you wait. Uh-oh. Well, it isn't a bad thing. Because like I said, the power creep in this game is getting out of control. So I am all for them making a weaker set if that can tone things down a bit. So maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. But anyways, 5 mana, 6/5. Each turn this is in your hand. Gain two random choose one choices. What? So I'm assuming it means it'll say choose one and then two options from whatever random choose one cards, and then next turn they switch. I'm assuming it's not going to like stack options, right? Ayato, he doesn't know about the neutral card. Chaos, he doesn't know. Kissy, it will be glorious when he finds out. Void Vexilus was a mage legendary from March that made your arcane spells cast twice. Starlight Reactor is the starship piece for Druid. Oh, okay. Power creep, man. It says gain, not swap. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know how this card is going to work. It seems cool, though, at the very least. Because obviously, like, Hearthstone spaghetti code can only display like 4 options at a time max, right? So I don't know how this will happen or what it's going to work. Final Frontier. Cool name. 7 mana. Discover a 10 cost minion from the past. Set its cost to 1. That's cool. How many 10 cost? Was this card spoiled yet? Because I know Hearthstone will list all of the options, won't they? Oh, it's not spoiled yet. Yeah, 10 cost minion from the past. So what if we go card type minion? So only 10 costs. What do we even got? Poon. Ionar is not from the past, but it will be after rotation. Banjosar is standard legal. Emerus is from the past. Living Horizon standard legal. Nozari. Flesh Giant, I don't think is standard. Yeah, Skullomance. Flesh Giant. Gigant Totem. Jumbo Imp. Man, most of these suck. This is standard legal. Boom Reaver. Varian Rin. Oh, Neptulon. Oh, can't get Titans or Colossals. Okay, I was saying Neptulon would be crazy. Oh yeah, so yeah, even after rotation, UNR won't be in the pool. Okay. Man, not a whole lot of good options. Yogg, obviously. Getting a Yogg would be super, super cool. Who knows? Thaddeus could be worth picking. Is this guy standard legal? Nope. He's good. It just said change the cost to 1, right? Nothing else? Yeah. Hey, Denathrius maybe? And stack him up in your hand? I don't know. Scrapyard Colossus, pretty good. This isn't the worst. 1 mana, 8/8 Rush Wind Fury. There's a lot of bad picks, though. Or just like, not bad picks, but they're just like vanilla stats, essentially. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this card will be worth it? I think there's some good choices, but a lot of bad choices, I think. Anixia, that is a good one. Oh, Imic. This shows only 10 costs. So we just have to keep in mind that Titans, like I said, the big ones are to the 2 Yogs. Tyrantus isn't bad. I don't know. The Boom Reaver might be okay. Thaddeus might be okay. Stoneborn General might be okay. Denathrius might be okay. The Giants suck. Safety Expert is standard legal. Scrapyard Colossus. Anixia. Lockhalar, okay. Cahoon is that actually could be big. 1 mana, refresh your mana crystals. What else do we got here? Assembly Bot, standard legal. The totems, who cares? Emrys is kind of cool. Actually, Emrys could be neat. It's like, what was the card? Oh, it's only your hand, though. Okay, never mind. Emrys sucks. Colossus is okay. I'm iffy. I feel like there's like 30 to 40, no, like 30% really good picks. 30 to 40% really good picks. Mostly bad picks. Cthulhu? Actually, could you get Cthulhu? That would be an insane high roll, actually, if you could, right? Imix says nope. All right. Dreams are crushed, guys. That's funny. I'm assuming Cthulhu has some kind of clause where it can't be discovered, is my guess. Yeah, I kind of ban this card. This card might be a fun card. There's definitely going to be some trolling clips from this card, but I don't think it'll be competitive. Void says Cahoon is going to be the best hit. Yeah, that could be a really good one. Like I said, 1 mana, refresh your mana crystals could be crazy. And then we got Stargrazer, 8 mana, 8/8, elusive taunt, spell burst. Give your hero +8 attack this turn and gain 8 armor. That's cool. See, like this just seems like a fair card, which isn't a bad thing. Like I said, they could have made this card so much more pushed, I feel like. Yeah, I like it. Kissy says, yay, Space Whale. And then we got Hunter. I forgot. Was Hunter revealed? Oh, Hunter. Okay, we can look on we can see in color, guys. No more black and white. All right, let's go down the list. And we can see all the tokens and shit now, too. We have Exarch Naily. 3 mana, 3/4. Battlecry, replace your hero power with tracking. That's cool. I've always said, right? I kind of wish they would push some other archetype for Hunter other than just like Smork, right? And that's one way to do it, is introduce a different hero power that's more like combo or slow, like more control oriented. The fact that's only 3 mana too, I like it. Oh, big boy, guys. 3 mana, 12/12. Dormant for 5 turns. At the end of your turn, destroy the minion to the right of this to awaken 1 turn sooner. That's neat. Can like run this with some tokens, right? And just like eat 1/1s to make it awaken faster. That's cool. Oh, we got signature too. Okay, this has to be like a Dune reference, right? That is neat. Man, these signatures are killing it so far. Void Insane card for slower hunters. Unplayable garbage, but a funny guy. Chaos, thank God that card wasn't in Perils. Imagine in Warrior. Ayato, I eat it with Primus. Om nom nom. Hey, Primus is going bye-bye soon, unfortunately. Oh, these are all of the signature cards, I'm assuming. So what do we got here? 3 here from the Tavern Pass. These are from the card packs. I'm assuming these are all like the legendaries. Oh, 2 of them from the collection. Wow, lots of purchasable ones. That's a bummer. So, wow. Literally half of them. More than half. And you know these bitches are going to be like $30 a pop, at least. That's disappointing. Well. Chaos turns 6, 12, 12. Headless Horseman immediately. Imic last time they bundled them together. Oh yeah, I think they'll definitely release like a Starship bundle, right? That'll probably have a bunch of these. I really hope it's not too much. Because like I said, I am a space nerd. My wallet is very scared for this expansion. Normally, I don't buy cosmetics. Normally, I don't give a shit about cosmetics. I don't care about signature cards. I've never bought a single signature card from the shop ever. But man, if they release like a Starship signature bundle, oh, I'll be sweating. 3 signatures for $35 last time at a bundle. I'll have to see. I am scared though. But yeah, this is cool. Very cool art. Like I said, it's like Dune reminds me of. I like it. I'm sad signatures weren't around in Sunken City. Imagine the Colossals and signatures. Oh, for sure. Signature Colossals would have been really cool. That's almost something I could see them like retroactively adding one day. That's such a golden opportunity. Fewer signature legendaries than I expected. See, that's on purpose though, right? Because the signature legendaries you can open from packs, but then all these other signatures, they can just sell to you they can sell to you directly. So I get the business logic there. Specimen Claw, 3 mana, 2/6. After your opponent plays a minion, attack it. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's a Starship piece. Oh, here's the... Oh, okay, cool. So that's the Hunter Starship. And then that's the signature version. Ah, I need it. I need it, guys. Okay, that's cool. Parallax Cannon, 3 mana, 2/3, has +2 attack if you've discovered this turn. Oh, Hero Power Synergy. Spell Burst, your hero's immune this turn. Cool. That's a neat card. Alien Encounters, 5 mana, summon 2 2/5 beasts with taunt, costs 1 less for each card you discovered this game. Okay, cool. That's like some Discover synergies going on for Hunter. I'm all for it. Something different. Biopod. 2 mana, 2/2, Death Rattle, deal damage equal to this minion's attack to a random enemy. Okay. Oh man, these signatures are so cool. God damn it, guys. Why does Blizzard have to do this to me? Okay, okay. Kissy, the signature... Man, the legendaries which are not signatures are going to be diamonds. Yeah, see, I think signatures should be a little more common, and then make diamond cards like the flashy, expensive ones. I don't know. 3 mana, 12 face damage weapon. Yeah, but I guess it depends on how consistently you can discover, right? Like, is there going to be a Smork deck that has enough discover effects to enable this constantly? I don't know. Laser Barrage. 2 mana, deal 3 damage to a minion. If you're building a starship, also... Holy shit. That's insane removal. Is it not? 2 mana, 3 damage to 3 targets? That seems crazy. Chaos, Discover Hero Power. True, but doesn't an aggro deck really want to run a 3 mana 3/4 do nothing? Also, if you're an aggro deck, you want the hero power, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. That's solid AoE for Hunter. Yeah, this card is insane. I feel like in any other class, this would be nuts. Like, I would sell my soul to get this in Warrior or like Priest or something like that. Man. Detailed notes. 2 mana. Discover a beast that costs 5 or more. Reduces cost by 2. That's cool. Discover synergy. Extraterrestrial egg. Man. Oh, man. The Easter eggs and stuff in this are crazy. You got like the alien. Like the, you know, the throwback to like Alien, right? Oh, man. This would have been a cool signature, I feel like. Oh, wait, let me read the card first. I'm getting ahead of myself here, guys. Extraterrestrial Egg, 2 mana, 0/2. Death Rattle, summon a 3/5 beast that attacks the lowest health enemy. Man, like Nerubian Egg, goodbye. And then, yeah, Egg Burster instead of like Chest Burster. Man, I am in love with like the flavor and the theme of this set so far. Man, this seems so much better than like Nerubian Egg or any of those other egg cards, right? This can hit face too if their board's empty. Wow, good card. Rangari Scout, 1 mana, 1/2. After you discover a card, get a copy of it. Wow, that seems good. Wow. You guys know me, right? I'm not a Hunter player, but they got some cool cards. Is this all the Hunter cards? Were they all revealed? Wow. This card is 100% going to see play. This card seems very, very good. And then Hunter has ways to like kill it and get rid of it, right? You can literally eat it with this guy. Wow. And that last card actually seems so strong for 1 mana. Drop this guy, then do a couple discovers, and it's like more than paid for itself. If there is like a discover-focused Hunter deck, this card will be insane. Even with like a couple discover effects, even if you just have like the legendary that gives you the hero power, that card will be so good. Ayato, they got good cards this time. Yeah. Some slower cards for Hunter. Yeah, it is nice. These are definitely, for the most part, a slower Hunter approach, which I appreciate. Actually seem good and fun. Naylee's so cool. That's the hero power one, right? Yeah. I really like this. Like I said, I've always said that I wish they would release more like slow Hunter cards. Like not just some more Hunter cards, right? And this is a perfect example. I like this a lot. All right, so Hunter we've seen. Mage. Let's see what Mage is cooking up here. Spontaneous Combustion, 2 mana, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. If you played an elemental last turn, choose a target. Guys, Blizzard is continuing previous archetypes. What is happening? Man, this is not, this is like unheard of. I'm blowing my mind over here. Usually it's like, hey, okay, here's this archetype with this expansion. We're never touching it again. Or we're going to touch it. We're going to do something with it again in like 3 years. The fact that, you know, Demon Hunter, not Demon Hunter, Death Knight, they're adding more Death Rattle support. Looks like more Elemental support here for Mage. Wow. That's great. I've always hated how, you know, mechanics and keywords have always felt so isolated. Wow. Okay. Fosco, if you even copy a Titan or anything solid, it pays for itself in 1 turn. Yeah, 100%. You're right. Blizzard actually got a good designer this time. Yeah, what happened with this set so far? Man, I'm sold. Pre-ordering already. Elemental Mage seems good this expansion. Yeah, so 4 damage. So if you played an Elemental, it's just 2 mana, deal 4 damage. That's cool. Blasteroid. 3 mana, 3/4 Elemental. Battlecry, shuffle 5 random fire spells into your deck that cost 2 less. That's cool. Blazing Accretion. 3 mana, 3/1 Elemental. Battlecry, destroy the top 3 cards of your deck. Any fire spells or elementals are drawn instead. Wow. So if your deck is mostly fire spells or elementals, this is just a 3 mana, 3/1 draw 3, right? Seems good. Pocket Dimension, 4 mana, discover a spell, repeat until you see one for the 2nd time. Wow. That's cool. Okay, Imic, I'm guessing you've done the math on this card. On average, how many cards are you going to discover with this? There's got to be like a concrete number, right? Like based on odds and how many cards there is. I'm curious how many cards you'll discover on average with this. That's cool. Oh, I didn't look at these new cards. Okay, sorry. We'll wait. You can do the math for us when it's announced. It's going to be a lot until rotation. Yeah, exactly. Chaos. Because this is the 6th expansion in Standard, right? So this is the point where there'll be the biggest card pool. So I can see you getting a lot of cards off this. Like, yeah, it's technically a 4 mana do nothing, but it's possibly a 4 mana like generate a shit ton of spells. That's cool. Void, not gonna lie, between this set and the design on festivals, I think they should let Leo lead every set. Oh, okay. So Leo did this set and festivals, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude, right? But it definitely seems like there's like a big like gap between some of the designers on Hearthstone. Like, it sounds so mean, and I'm not trying to talk shit. Obviously they have a hard job. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what they do, but it's some of the sets, like the themes and the mechanics, they just vary so wildly. It's crazy. Exarch Hataru, 5 mana, 5/5 Battlecry, discover a spell and reduces cost by 1. If you play it this turn, repeat this effect. That's cool. It's like there's a shaman card like that, right? Let me find it. I think it's like 3 mana, right? Legendary. Yeah, it's like an Instructor Fireheart. Yeah, that's a cool effect. Imic says Korra's Whizbang. I don't know what else Korra's done, but like I said, I'm not. I don't know. It's one thing to talk shit about Blizzard as a whole. I will talk shit about the company all day long, but I don't want to like. I'm not trying to like out specific people, but because they're human beings, right? Blizzard as a corporation has no soul, but these individual designers, yeah, I don't want to talk any shit there, but it's a tough job. Like I said, I couldn't do it. Pesh says the female drain eyes are sexy. Astrobiologists can study my reproductive habits anytime. That's funny. I love to give a handshake to the one who made Plagues. Ayato, I would like to punch the person in the face who designed Plagues. So we are on very different sides of the fence there. Hataru is cool, but needs a mana discount to see play. I will agree. Yeah, for 5 mana, this seems expensive. You were very right, Void. Nathria was goated, so we big up Korra for that one. Nathria was a really good set, 100%. And then we have Ingenious Artificer, 5 mana, 4/6. Battlecry, the next Draenei. Actually, we haven't seen many like Draenei effects up until now. The next Draenei you play refreshes mana crystal. Oh yeah, we saw this one. Equal to its attack. Okay, so you played this guy into this, and it refreshes 5 mana. That's probably a nice combo. Solar Flare, 5 mana. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less for each elemental you control. Okay, this is basically Paladin's stupid spell, right? Whatever it's called. Clicking too many buttons here. Is it like Prismatic something? The Paladin one I'm thinking of? Isn't it 9 or 10? Is it not? Is it 8? Oh, Prismatic Beam. Yeah, this is basically Prismatic Beam for Mage. I feel like this does not need to hit face. Am I wrong? Or did Prismatic Beam not originally hit face and it was changed? Am I remembering wrong? Oh, it was. Okay. I'm wondering if this will get the same nerf. Because it's just like free damage, and that effect can be so strong. Void, speaking of mana discounts, yes. Ayato, hey, you hate the plagues as you please. I thrive in them and continue to love my Helia. Yeah, we could disagree, guys. You guys don't all have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with all of you. Different opinions. Hey, different opinions are a good thing. I think, like, it makes the world a worse place when people aren't accepting of other people's opinions and beliefs, right? Like, not to get too like deeper off topic here, but I think so many problems in the world are because people shut themselves off to other people's opinions or other people's beliefs or other people's ways of living, right? Like, I don't know. Let people live the way they want to live. If it doesn't affect you, who gives a shit? Like, you know, if some dudes want to go kiss, it doesn't affect me. Who gives a shit? Like, why do you care if two like guys or 2 women get married? Or why do you care what people believe in terms of like religion and stuff like that? Like, it doesn't affect you. Who cares, right? And I think the world has gotten so bad with that recently, with the internet and stuff, right? The internet is very much like an echo chamber, and the world's just got so like divided in that way. Anyways, that was my little rant. If it doesn't affect you, who gives a shit what other people do? That's my way of thinking. So yes, you can like your plagues, Ayato. It's okay. Void, wasn't it John McIntyre who did Sunken City? Is there an actual Hearthstone designer named John McIntyre? That sounds like a movie star or some made up name. Void, I love my Diamond Helia and will continue to play my BBU controlled plague decks. Yes, that I accept you guys for liking the plagues. You guys can like me for my flaws. It's okay. We have Saroon, 6 mana, 7/6 elemental. Battlecry, give all elementals in your deck fire spell damage +1. That's cool. Wow, they really went all in on like the elemental stuff, right? I like that. Arcwing Pilots, 7 mana, 4/3. Wow, shitty stats. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Spellburst, summon an Arcwing Pilot. Is this good? Like, playing this on the board with nothing seems so bad. Playing this with 1 spell burst, Playing this and like 2 spell bursts, like playing this and like a 1 cost 1 cost or a 1 cost 2 cost. I still don't think it's great. Cool design though. Supernova. Oh man. There's actually, you have all the signatures here, don't you? Oh, I was gonna say, I guarantee you there's, man, I'm losing myself here. I was gonna say, I guarantee you there's gonna be a cool ass signature for this card. And yeah, sure enough. And it's from the Tavern Pass. Nice. Red Giant. Wasn't that the Death Knight card? Or am I remembering wrong? Oh, that's Orbital Moon. That was close. Where are we here? Okay, a Supernova. That's going to be a cool-ass legend signature, I bet. And it's free, so that's nice. It's too expensive at 7. I agree. This card seems too much at 7. But yeah, fill your hand with random fire spells. They cost 1. Oh, that's cool. I love these, like, goofy, like, might not be really good cards, but they're going to be very fun cards. I love stuff like that. Paladin. Orbital Satellite. Man, it feels so weird reading these, like, sci-fi space cards for Hearthstone. I never would have guessed that they would have went this direction. That's neat. I like it. Red Giant is a giant that uses that mechanic. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Magic, how's it going? Made it to stream today. Yes, I made it to stream today, too. Hopefully, I'll be getting more on track and back to my regular streams. But yes, long time no see. Orbital Satellite, though. 1 mana. Discover a Draenei. If you played an adjacent card this turn, discover another. Okay, I like the adjacent card mechanic. Oh, are Librams coming back? Interstellar Researcher, 2 mana, 2/2. Battlecry and Spellburst. Draw a Libram. How did they not mention it in the article that they're bringing Librams back? I feel like that's like a notable thing. Cool. Interstellar Star Slicer, 3 mana, 2/3. Battlecry and Death Rattle. Reduce the cost of Librams by 1 this game. Oh, man. It's not a keyword. You are right. But I feel like it's worth mentioning. Like, Librams were a whole mechanic in a previous set, right? Man, I wonder if there's going to be like a Libram deck in Wild after this. If this will like add enough support to it. I did think the Librams were cool cards. It is going to work with the old Librams. Cool. I liked the Librams back in the day. I thought it was a really fun like package. Kissy, it's a big crime that they didn't do any StarCraft references or skins for the space theme. I didn't even think about that. Man, if they added like a StarCraft signature or like a StarCraft cosmetic, I 100% would have bought that. StarCraft has always been my favorite Blizzard game. I played the shit out of it growing up. I didn't even think about that till now. You're right. Magic, I love the whole space aesthetic this expansion. I agree. I am a huge space nerd. I love it as well. Pesh, Draenei, Holy Spell, Priest with Chillin' Vol'jin and Death Roll. Starship Rogue, it got... Okay, I haven't got to some of these cards yet. We'll have to see. Also, Prince Renathal, my beloved, is back in Standard, yes. And it's the old unnerfed Renathal, so that's cool. I remember when Libram Penflinger Paladin was a thing. I can still hear like the Penflinger voice line in my head from that. Yes. I'm glad that got nerfed, though. That was just an annoying combo. Can't wait to run a Hearth and Libram Paladin to fish for Libram Paladin. Oh, is there a Libram Paladin? Oh, there is. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. I forgot there was a Libram Paladin hand with Hearth. But yeah, so basically we got drawing Librams here, reducing Librams. We got a new Libram, 3 mana, draw 2 minions. If this costs 0, give them +2/+1. That's cool. Interstellar Wayfarer, 4 mana, 4/2 Divine Shield. Battlecry, reduced the cost of Librams by 1 this game. Wow, lots of reductions. Because if I'm not mistaken, how many reductions was there before? There was the Taunt guy that reduced by 2. And then, yeah, the 1/3 that reduced by 1. Right? Yeah, this guy reduced by 2, this reduced by 1. Okay, that was it. Yeah, lots more reductions. Basically, 3 more mana. Actually, no, even more, because you can run 2 of these cards. I like these bonus effects when they cost 0. Yeah, that is cool. I do like that. Like a little secondary payoff. Then we got another Libram, Libram of Divinity, 4 mana. Give a minion +3/+3. If this costs 0, return this to your hand at the end of turn. Oh. That's cool. And then we have Urel, Beacon of Hope, 5 mana, 4/3 Rush. Death Rattle, get 3 different Librams from an older timeline. Wow, that's cool. So I'm guessing it's just one of these Librams, right? That's neat. Libram Paladin is just 0 cost buffs go burn. Celestial Aura, 6 mana. While you have exactly 1 minion in play, its attack and health are 10. Last 3 turns. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Especially like if you have an empty board, right? You just hero power and it's a 10/10. I like that. Emic, Libram of Wisdom, Justice, and Hope. Wisdom, Justice, and Hope. Oh, you can't get the weapon. Interesting. I wonder if that's because this came out in the mini set. It's like somehow it doesn't count or didn't get caught or something. Magic, do you think Libram Paladin will work well with the new free Spell Burst legendary minion that gets a stat buff and gives the Spell Burst to a minion in your hand? Actually, that is true, right? You could infinitely loop Libram of Divinity and the new pre-release legendary. That's pretty cool. You just got to keep having minions in your hand to transfer it to, right? That's a cool interaction, though. Lanessa and Libram Paladin is going to go so hard with all this discounting. I completely forgot about Lanessa. What else do we got here? Oh, another Libram. Libram of Faith. 6 mana. Summon 2 3/3 Draenei with Divine Shield. If this costs 0, give them Rush. I like that. Like you said, Imic. I like that condition a lot. If it costs 0, do whatever. Especially this one. It's 6 mana, right? So it would take like 2 weapons and one of these. Actually, no. Yeah, it would take both weapons and both of this guy to reduce it to 0. So this is very much like more than likely not a turn 6 payoff. Yeah, it can't be a turn 6 payoff. Still cool though. And then we have Lumia, 6 mana, 9/9 lifesteal. After a hero takes damage, they become immune for the rest of the turn. That's cool. So basically, you would only be able to hit your opponent once. Oh, and it's on their turn too, right? Like if you had a weapon and you attack into something, or if you damage yourself somehow, then you can attack while immune. That's a really cool card. Like there's so many ways this could be taken advantage of. That's neat. There's going to be some kind of combo in Wild with this. I feel like that's going to do some really cool shit. That's really cool. Wow, unique card for sure. No idea how to evaluate that effect, but the design is so good. I agree. This card might never see play, but it is a very cool, unique design, 100%. And like worst case, right? It's a 6 mana, 9/9 lifesteal. Cool. I like it. Priest. Okay, Priest is on Hearthstone 2, I believe. Do we get to look at the color cards again? Oh, wrong button. All right. Ascara, 5 mana, 4/5. Battlecry, the next Draenei you play summons a copy of itself. Okay, so is Priest going for the Draenei route? I'll have to see. Kaur, the Light Beyond, 3 mana, 3/3. Spell Burst, summon a random 3-cost minion. Holy spells don't remove the Spell Burst. That's a cool effect. Wow, cool signature too. That is neat. I like it. Mystified Tocha, 4 mana, 4/2. Battlecry, if the combined health of both heroes is exactly 42, set your hero's health to 42. What the? This has got to be some kind of Easter egg, right? This is some kind of throwback to some like sci-fi movie or something, or book or something, right? And I'm just not remembering or realizing it. Wow. Such a conditional card, but potentially a huge payoff, right? Because I guess if you think about it, right? Say your opponent's at max life. If you get down to 12, you play this up to 42, that's huge. Oh, it's Hitchhiker's Guide? I was wondering, I know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy had some special number. I couldn't remember if it was 42 or not, though. That's neat. Like, imagine in an aggro matchup, right? Like I said, imagine an aggro matchup. They're swinging you down. They're at full life. You just play this and get up to 42. It's crazy. And you can run 2 of them. Wow, I like it. Void will run it wherever they can, no matter how optimal. 0 mana Gravity Lapse. Set every minion's attack and health to the lower of the 2. I don't know how to evaluate this card. I don't know. Initial impression is this card doesn't seem great. But maybe there's some combos or... Oh, go with automatons. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Maybe there's some combos I'm not thinking about that could make this card more worthwhile. Anchorite. 3 mana, 2/4. Whenever another minion is overhealed, give it that much extra health. That's cool. More overheal effects. I like it. Orbital Halo, 2 mana. Give a minion +2/+1 and Divine Shield. Cost 0 if you played an adjacent card this turn. Hey, 0 mana Holy Spell to pair up with this person. That's nice. Overzealous Healer, 1 mana 3/3. Death Rattle, restore 6 health to the enemy hero. Spell burst. Wow. This is like basically a better Zombie Chow. But I guess in 2024, is Zombie Chow even good, right? Like, for any newer Hearthstone players, Zombie Chow was... Where is it? Zombie Chow was a 1 mana 2/3 with Death Rattle, restore 5 health to the enemy hero. This card was played a shit ton for a long, long time. And it was usually played, you know, say like a slower deck or a control deck would play this for some early board presence because they don't give a shit about healing the enemy, right? Because they're not winning anytime soon. And Zombie Chow was a very good card for a very long time. And this is basically a better version of it. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. I'm all over the place. Okay. Yeah, this is like a better Zombie Chow. Immic things still be played a lot. Magic Overzealous Hero is so good for early tempo. Overzealous Healer feels like it's a Mark video waiting to happen. Actually, yeah, maybe, right? If you can get some effect where your healing deals damage, there could be some combos with this. Oh, never mind, though, but it will silence itself. Although there is that minion. There is a minion that has a battle cry that says, I think your next healing effect deals damage instead. Maybe there's a combo with it, but this card seems very, very good. Wow. Shield of Ascara, 6 mana, 4/8, Taunt, Divine Shield, Lifesteal. Okay. Just, generally, like, good card, I guess. Okay. Divine Star, 2 mana, deal 3 damage to a minion, give a random minion in your hand +3 health. Okay. Light Speed, 2 mana, give a minion... Wow, lots of buff spells. I'm guessing they're... Yeah, wow. I'm guessing they're going all in on, like, this card then, right? Basically just playing lots of, like, cards and buff spells and summoning stuff. Because we have basically 2 mana, +2/+1 Divine Shield. 2 mana, deal 3 damage and buff. 2 mana, +1/+2 in Rush. Or repeatable. Echo. Blizzard, you have this already. Just put Echo. God. Oh. Blizzard, you made so much progress this expansion. You brought back Spellburst, you brought back Librams, and then you do this. Oh, we were so close, guys. So close. Echo is different. Is it? What's the difference? Oh, copies can't cost less than 1. Was that always a thing? I did not know that. Wow. Okay. Okay, I was wrong. I had no idea. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, Snip Snap got it changed. Okay, so that wasn't always the case. Okay, I just don't remember that change then. Wow. Interesting. Void says light speed may get Radiant Elemental nerf to not less than 1. I think 100% Radiant Elemental needs that nerf. Like, how are you going to nerf Sorcerer's Apprentice and not Radiant Elemental, right? I think Radiant Elemental should get the same treatment, 100%. Actually, that's true, right? Radiant Elemental with this could just go crazy, potentially. It goes infinite, right? It's just infinite buffs. It's basically going to be like, how many times can you spam this until your turn ends? So actually, if that's the case, I'm surprised they didn't just give this Echo. Because Echo would prevent that. Wow. Interesting. Shock says, doesn't Blizzard refuse to reuse yet to be evergreen keywords? You are right. There very much is a precedent for this, but I just don't understand it. I don't know if I think their logic and their reasoning is that they're worried about new players not being familiar with these old keywords. Which on one hand I get, but on the other hand, you can literally just hover over the card and it tells you what the keyword does, right? So I think it makes the game clunky, personally, when they don't reuse stuff like that. Elemental is OP. They probably want to change it anyways. Yeah, I feel like releasing this card in this state, like they're going to nerf Elemental, right? Goodbye, Infinite Combo Priest. Yeah, I think they're going to nerf it. All right, so Priest, we saw Rogue. How many we got left here? Can I get through them all? Oh. All right, maybe I'll go through Rogue because I'm very much looking forward to Rogue. And then maybe next stream, we'll finish off Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and Neutrals. There's probably a lot of Neutrals, right? Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of Neutrals. All right, let's keep going. Void, this is the second time they bring back an old keyword for a set, though. So I don't really get the reasoning if they're just going to bring back old keywords. Anyways, I agree. I think there's no consistency in that regard because, like you said, they have brought back old keywords, but then they functionally bring back other keywords and they don't use the keyword. Like recruit, they've brought recruit back, but they don't use the word recruit. And I think it was in Whizbang's workshop, they brought back a card or two with honorable kill, but didn't use the keyword. I don't know, it's just weird to me. Void says Shaman has a really cool set. Okay, we'll go to Shaman then. You convinced me. So I will do Rogue and Shaman, and then we'll save Warlock, Warrior, and the Neutrals for the next stream. Which, it's funny because Warlock and Warrior are two of my favorites, so we will save them. And hey, Shock, how's it going? Long time no see. All right, so we got Rogue here. I think this one has a starship. Yeah, it does. So, Space Rock Collector, 1 mana, 2/1. Battlecry, your next combo card costs 1 less. I think this card will be played a lot. It is a 1 mana combo enabler with a discount on a body. Like, I think this card will low-key be very, very strong and be played a lot. because there's been 1-mana cards in the past that have been really good combo enablers that, you know, like have seen play, right? What do you guys think? Am I crazy? I think this card's very, very strong. Like, it's essentially a 0-mana 2/1 and it enables a combo. I think the Draenei tag is potentially pointless, but we'll have to see. But I think it's a good card. Combo Rogue low-key seems good. Warlock was done dirty this expansion. Oh, that's not good to hear. I expected Warrior to not get some good stuff this expansion, but we'll have to see. But yeah, this card seems very, very good. Oh, I love this card already. Starship Schematic. Discover a starship piece from another class. I love it. I love Thief Rogue. I love this starship mechanic so far. I love this card. Eridar Skulker. 2-mana 1/3. Combo and spell burst. Gain 2 attack and stealth. Okay, cool. Actually, that's kind of cool that you could trigger the combo or the spell burst and like attack with something and then trigger the other one and give it stealth again. Oh, interesting. Warlock got the most broken pain support yet. Oh boy. Interesting. I guess we'll see. Lucky Comet. 2-mana. Discover a combo minion. The next one you play triggers this combo twice. Wow. That seems very, very good too. I could see this being played in like Wild potentially in some kind of combo maybe? I don't know. Scrounging Shipwright. 2-mana 3/2. Death Rattle. Get a random starship piece from other class. Okay, I'm all for it. Barrel Roll. 3 mana. Deal 5 damage to an undamaged character. Costs 1 if you're building a starship. This is basically, is very similar to, I cannot remember what the card was called. It was 2 mana, I believe. What was it? I think it was deal 4 or deal 5 to an undamaged character. Am I remembering wrong? Or was it 3 mana? Oh yeah, it was 3 mana. Wow, okay. It's the old Hearthstone, lower power level for sure. Where is it? Oh yeah, Shadow Strike. 3 mana, deal 5 damage to an undamaged character. This card did see play. Granted, it was a long time ago, but it did see play. So, oh, it's still the same. So basically exact same card, but it costs 1 if you're building a starship. I could see it being played, possibly. Pressure Point. 3 mana, deal 3 damage to a minion, reduce the cost of combo cards in your hand by 1. Wow. I like the combo support. Neat. Talgath. 4 mana, 4/4. Undamaged enemy minions take double damage. Combo, get a backstab. Wow. That's cool. Very strong effect. And if you combo it out, you get a backstab that deals 4 damage. Man, imagine like this. I don't know. Like this into like Prep Fan of Knives or something could be a nice board clear. Cool effect. Very unique. And then we got 2 more. The Gravitational Displacer. 5 mana, 4/3. Starship piece. When this is launched, summon a copy of the starship. Cool. And we have Quasar. 6 mana. Man, I love these like space themed spells. You know, there was what was it over here? There was Supernova. There was that one about a moon. I'm loving those cards. Cool. Actually, does this gonna have a signature? Quasar? Oh, see, I'm calling it, man. I can already tell what cards are getting signatures. So what is this? Shuffle your hand into your deck. Reduce the cost of cards in your deck by 3. So if I'm understanding this right, does your whole hand just go away? Does this empty your whole hand just into your deck and reduce the cost of cards in your deck by 3? If that's the case, man, that's a little rough. Basically 6 mana into top deck mode. Although there's that location now, right? Rogue, I believe, has the location that draws a card. Am I? Yeah, oh yeah, Smitty. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so if you have Knick-Knack Shack on the board, Quasar seems really, really strong. But other than that, what kind of like board-based effect do you have to get card draw? Because I feel like playing this card without the location feels probably terrible. You just enter top deck mode, right? But yeah, with the location, this could be really, really cool. This card wasn't officially shown yet, was it? Oh no, I want to see the signature. Just top deck into Lucky Sevens. You are right. All right, Shaman. Who said Shaman had a good set? Who convinced me to keep going? Void. All right, let's see Void. So, First Contact. That's cool. Cool name, cool idea. 1 mana, summon 2 random 1-cost minions, overload 1. Okay. Planetary Navigator. Is that like a reference to Alien as well? Maybe, am I like looking too much into it? 2 mana, 3/2. Battlecry, the next Draenei you play costs 2 less, but has overload 2. Cool. Triangulate, 2 mana. Discover a different spell from your deck. Shuffle 3 copies of it into your deck. That's neat. I like that a lot. And it's kind of funny that with the new Reno effect, this doesn't hurt you, right? Cool. Ultraviolet Breaker, 3 mana, 3/2. Battlecry, deal 3 damage to an enemy minion. Shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck. Oh boy. Do we know what asteroids are? Has that been shown at all? Oh, that's Warlock. Don't look. Nope. Anyone know what asteroids are? Shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck. Oh, there's more asteroid stuff too. Chaos, you can at least check out the first Warlock card because it's the one I mentioned. And then also the new highest cost neutral before stream ends. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of people earlier were talking about me not knowing some card. I'm guessing that's the one you're talking about, the neutral. Void, the asteroids are cast when drawn, 2 damage to a random enemy. Okay, that's cool. Bolide Behemoth, 4 mana, 3/6. Battlecry, your asteroids deal 1 more this game. Cool. Spellburst, shuffle 3 of them into your deck. Man, I feel like this makes me feel bad for like Incendious. I feel like this is like it's similar to Incendious. It's like better in some ways, worse in some ways. Barseer Nobundu. 5 mana, 6/4. Death Rattle. Open the Galaxy's Lens. It absorbs the power of the next spell you cast. What the hell does that mean? Void, looking forward to Asteroid/Incendious Shaman. Oh, that will be like a day 1 deck, 100%. I will, yeah, putting both in. Actually, yeah, because you could Shutter Block. You could Shutter Block these effects too, right? That's cool. This may be my favorite legendary in the set. I don't even understand what it does. Smitty, what are asteroids? So asteroids are cast when drawn spells that deal 2 damage to a random enemy. But then like Bolide Behemoth can increase the damage of them. I'm assuming if you have spell damage on the board, it'll also increase the damage of them. All right, Imix says the Galaxy's Lens is a 5 mana location with 2 durability, and it has Spell Burst. When you play a spell, that location will play it. Wait, what? When you play a spell, that location will play it if you activate it, and it can play that spell 2 times. Wow. That's cool. So, yeah, there's some neat stuff there. So, obviously, you want to play some big splashy spell and then repeat it, right? So maybe, what's it called? something stars, the one that buffs everything. Is it not called? What's it called? Is it like 7, 8? A Wish Upon a Star. I was close. Yeah, like Wish Upon a Star with that would be really nice. Or I'm guessing this spell here, Meteor Storm. 6 mana, deal 5 damage to all minions. Shuffle 5 asteroids into your deck. Wow. So potentially just shuffle like 15 more asteroids into your deck. Or Wish Upon a Star, like I said, buff up your board and your deck a bunch. Okay, that's cool. Wow, a bunch of cool legendaries this set, 100%. Murmur, 6 mana, 6/6. Your Battlecry minions cost 1, but immediately die after being played. Holy shit. Am I crazy, or is this not like wild playable? This seems insane. Like, Shutterwalk, right? You don't care if Shutterwalk is alive or not, because you just play Shutterwalk and kill them. And there's probably some other combos and stuff too, right? Combo Shaman just broken. 10 mana Battle Cries. Yeah, this card seems crazy. I don't know how much like busted shit it can do in Standard, but I feel like this card's wild playable. This seems very, very strong. Chaos agrees, it's cracked. Cosmonaut. 7 mana, 5/5. Battlecry, discover a spell from your deck. Reduce this cost by 5. Wow. And then Nebula. This is getting a signature too, right? No? Oh, it is. Oh, purchasable though. Nebula. 9 mana. Discover 2 8-cost minions to summon with Taunt and Elusive. I like it. I like big spells. I like big spell mage. Or not big spell mage, big spell shaman. Big shaman. That's cool. All right. Someone mentioned, check out the first Warlock card. So are you talking Hearthstone? Or are you talking like officially revealed? Yes. Yes, I'm assuming you're talking Hearthstone. 0 mana tradable. Restore all damage your hero has taken this turn. Wow. Man, this has like so many different ways to be played, I feel like. The fact it has tradable is what really makes it good, right? Like, I feel like tradable, it's crazy how tradable can take a potentially meh card and make it playable. Like, tradable is just that, like, icing on the cake. Wow, cool card. That's Fel. Does Warlock have other Fel spells? Spell School, Fel. Oh, it does. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Huh, cool, interesting. Void, I hope I didn't disappoint you with the Shaman set. No, I really like there's a couple different directions it's going, right? One is like the asteroids, which I think is a really cool mechanic. It's very similar to Incendius, which I like Incendius a lot. Murmur seems insane. I think for Wild especially, Murmur is going to be playable. And then it's also going like some of like the big spells, which I like that as well. So yeah, a lot of cool directions with the Shaman set. Stop giving Pain and Sandy Warlock stonks. Yeah, it's actually crazy how Pain Warlock has been getting support like multiple sets in a row now, and it's just been continuously a very strong deck. You are right. Okay, and then it was also mentioned the new highest cost neutral. Okay, I'm assuming. So what do we got here? So here's Warlock. I'm not going to look at Warlock yet. Here's Warrior. And then... Oh, they have tokens and stuff here. Is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, here's the Galaxy's lens. Oh, so basically the Galaxy's lens, it's whatever spell you play next, it like permanently it's stuck to that spell, right? I don't know why I interpreted it as like replay the last spell you played. I thought, so maybe like you would play a spell, you would repeat it, and then you could play a different spell, repeat that one. So yeah, whatever the first spell you play is, it's like locked into the location. Okay. I didn't realize it worked that way. That's cool. Oh, and here's the asteroids too. Missed those. Nice. Also, I can go to Hearthstone. All the neutrals are there. You are right. So let's scroll down to the bottom. Oh, signatures too. Starlight Reactor, that's cool. Oh, Black Hole, that's cool. Oh, I just spoiled myself. Where is it? I saw it. Did that say 100 mana? Holy shit. It looks like a custom card. The Ceaseless Expanse, 100 mana, 15/15. Costs 1 less for every time a card was played. Wait, drawn, played, or destroyed. Battlecry, destroy all other minions. That's cool. And that signature is really neat. Wow. Drawn, played, or destroyed. How long is it going to take this to get discounted to like a playable state? Like say turn 10, right? Say you've both drawn 15 cards, right? That's 30. Say you've played 10 of those 15 cards. That's 50 total. Say 20 minions have been destroyed. That's 70. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, is it gonna discount fast enough? Or is this gonna be like a really late game card? Like, I'm not saying I don't expect this card to be played on like turn 7 or 8 or anything like that. But I'm saying, like, is this like a turn 15 card or is this like a turn like 25 card? Drag says Holy Rats and WoW has a new toy. Oh yeah. Okay, so that I will be playing that very, very early on as well. Holy Wrath Paladin with this. Wow, that's funny. Time for Order in the Court to get reverted. Can you imagine if this card made them revert or change Order in the Court? Wow. This card's super, super cool. I'm just so curious how fast... See, because here's the problem too, right? If you're playing a control deck, you might not be playing a lot of cards. Like say Control Warrior, right? How many times do you play Control Warrior and your turn consists of like Armor Up Pass? Or your turn consists of like one card, Armor Up Pass, right? So from your side, it won't be discounting that much. I don't know. Like, would an aggro deck play this? An aggro deck will be playing lots of cards will potentially be getting destroyed. I don't know. I'm very curious. Very curious to see how quickly this gets discounted. The animation goes so hard too. There's a video. Oh, nice. The Ceaseless Expanse. Oh, I'm assuming this is it. Here. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, I didn't even think about effects like that, too. Okay, there's definitely going to be some classes that can really discount this, right? Oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, man. That's a really cool signature, too. Well, where's this one coming from? The Ceaseless Expanse. Oh, just from packs. Oh, I'm never going to open that card. That's cool. And there's going to be some other, like, interactions for sure, too, right? Like you guys have mentioned Holy Wrath. Huh. I feel like it could be changed to 70 or something soon. Yeah, my worry is that it's just not going to discount fast enough. Like I said, especially if you're playing a slow deck yourself, right? Like, I feel like if you play this in a control deck and you get matched against another control player, you're never playing this card. Like, it'll never be discounted to 10 or less. I'll have to see, though. Maybe I'm underestimating the discount. Wow. Cool, though. Like, cool idea. Cool effect. I just want to look at the signatures, though. Yeah, I spoiled myself. I accidentally saw this first. That's a cool signature, though. Red Giant. That's cool. I haven't got to see that one yet. Black Hole. I'm guessing these are some of the Starship cards. Wow. I am in love with this set so far. Like, thematically, this is like the top set of all time to me. Just because like I said, I'm a huge space nerd. I love this shit. This signature is my dream. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is signatures are so rare that, like, how many is there here? What, 10 that you can open in packs? So if you open like 2 the entire time, right? Which I feel like for your average person, also I can change this. I feel like for your average person, they're going to open 0 to 2 signatures per, oh, it's 11. Yeah, your average player is going to open 0 to 2 signatures per expansion, I feel, right? So you're talking like a 0 to 10% chance of getting, or like a 0 to like, what, 18% chance of getting the one you want. That's a bummer. There should be a way to craft signatures, or there should be some other mechanic to get signatures, I think, for as rare as they are. Because that's such a bummer. Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, so I think the plan is, like I said, Wednesday stream is up in the air. I might be able to stream depending how early we're back, because we're going to IKEA. We're making a whole day out of it. And so if I'm back early enough, I'll stream still, and then I'll check out Warlock, Warrior, and Neutrals. If not, I will 100% be streaming on Thursday. So maybe I'll finish off. Maybe I'll try to start early. Maybe I'll start at 5 instead of 6, and I'll check out the rest of the cards, and then I'll be playing viewer submitted decks. So, like I said, Wednesday up in the air, but 100% Thursday I'll be streaming, and I think I'll try to start like an hour early. So get an hour to look at the rest of these cards, and then I'll be playing viewer submitted decks from there. So that is the plan. I'll keep you guys updated, though, of course, until then. But this was nice. Like I said, I missed talking with you guys. I missed like just playing Hearthstone. I haven't played Hearthstone in 2 weeks, or at least. And yeah, I'm very excited for this new set. I think the theme, the mechanics are super cool, and it's only pre-release 2 weeks away already. Crazy. Chaos, who would win, the Ceaseless Expanse or some random 8 hands? There's a lot of cards that I'm definitely excited to like build decks around, which is a good sign too, right? Lots of cool build around cards. Someone mentioned Warlock didn't do too well this set. We'll have to see. I'm also very curious about Warrior, because Warrior has been very strong for a while now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of toned the Warrior cards down a bit. But yeah, like I said, it was good to see you guys again. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday at the very least. If you have any deck ideas, go ahead and post them to the Discord. Like I said, it would be really nice if we get some decks in there that have some of the new cards. So maybe Renathal, or what else did they do? This guy, Renathal, Nexus Prince, Avatar of Hearthstone, bonus points if you can do a Renathal deck with both of these cards. But I'll play anything. Obviously, I'll play anything standard, wild. They don't have to include these cards, but I haven't played in a couple weeks, so it'd be nice to try out these new cards. Imic, when are you going to message me about the mod position? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that. Oh yeah, I need to message you especially because the new chat I have over here, I can't ban people because I switched to OBS and I have a new combined chat where I see YouTube and Twitch together, but I can't ban people from here now. So luckily there was no bots or anything today, but when they do come in the future, it would be nice if you could help out in that regard. So I haven't forgotten. I will reach out to you. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed checking out the cards with me. I'm excited to see the rest of them. I'm excited for the set. I'm excited to be streaming again. Like I said, things should start going back to normal pretty soon. And then I'll have my new office in a couple weeks, which I have some future plans for. Like I said, maybe to do some board game streams and stuff like that. So Imic is also excited about the set. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are too. Multiple of you guys today were talking about how much you're looking forward to the set. So Hearthstone very much needed that. I feel like Perils in Paradise and Whizbangs have kind of been like a low point a little bit recently. So Hearthstone definitely needed a win. And I feel like this is it. I feel like mechanically, thematically, like the art, it all seems like a home run so far. So they definitely needed this. I wonder if they were like been holding this set in their back pocket and they see everyone bitching online and they're just like, just wait, we're almost there. We can almost announce the sets that'll make everything better. Yeah, they probably couldn't wait to announce this. Chaos, thank you. Yeah, of course, Board Games When. I'm waiting for board game streams. So we are going to move in the first weekend of November. I'll have to see, but basically for anyone who wasn't here earlier in the stream, let me show you guys. I brought up, basically I'm building a U-shaped desk in my office, like custom, like I'm buying wood and I'm going to be building it myself. And as you can see, this section over here is thicker. And the idea is this section is where I'll be able to play like board games and stuff. So ideally, potentially, I'd like to be able to set up like some cameras here and some lights and maybe stream from this side as well. So it's an idea. I don't know how well it'll work or if it'll work, but that's something I'd like to try. That basically I have a big like neoprene mat that I use for my board games and it'll fit perfectly right here. So this will be my little board game station. And yeah, it'd be fun to play some board games and show you guys. So we'll see. It's just in the idea phase for now. We'll see if it actually works out or not. But yeah, basically this side of the desk will be where I stream and my main computer will be. This side is where my work computer will be. And this will be like my board games and stuff. So very excited. I need to get the wood maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, and then I'll start like staining and sanding it and doing all the work later this week. But I'm very excited for my desk. This is like my dream desk. I've seen lots of pictures online of people making desks like this over the years, and I always think they look so cool. So I'm very excited. It's kind of like my treat. This is like my housewarming gift to myself because I'll be honest, this whole desk, it's probably going to cost me at least $1,000 to build between the wood and the brackets and everything else, but it'll be worth it. I'll have this desk like the rest of my life. It'll be solid. But yeah, like I said, thank you everyone for joining. I'm glad you guys haven't abandoned me because I have felt bad that I kind of abandoned you guys. But as I said, I'm not going anywhere. Just been a little busy with life and stuff like that. So yeah, streams should start to get back to normal. I definitely want to stream. It's just been a lot going on. But once again, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for being so welcoming. And like I said, I'll be back hopefully Wednesday, if not Thursday. Imic, I even messaged you on Twitter to see what happened or how you do. I did see, I thought I replied to you, but like I said, the last couple of weeks have just been a blur. But yeah, it's just been busy with life and house renovating and stuff like that. But like I said, I appreciate it and things will get better. Like things, like the stream experience will get improved, right? Basically, like one last quick thing. when I started streaming, I already had this office set up, right? So I basically had to incorporate streaming into a setup that already existed. And the one thing that's nice with this office that I'm designing is that I can design the office and the layout with streaming in mind. So I'm very excited for that because I've shown it before, right? My camera, I can't really show more than this because all of right here is my work computer and there's some other shit over here. So there's kind of like this narrow window I can show while streaming. But with the new setup, I could do full screen stuff. I could do some other stuff. Yeah, very excited. Smitty, have a great day. Eagerly await new streams and events. Thank you. Take all the time you need. We joke about you dying and stuff. We understand you're doing important life decisions and work. I appreciate it. Yeah, every once in a while, I would see a notification of whether or not I was alive or not. And like I said, I feel bad, but like I said, I'm still here. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for coming by. Lots to catch up on, still some more to catch up on. So hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. If not, I'll let you guys know. And Thursday, 100%, I'll be streaming again. So post your decks onto the Discord. We'll do some viewer submitted decks. And hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys have a great next couple days. And I'll see you in a few days. Take care, everyone.